Do.
Boom, 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 boom.
Bang, bang, bang. It's 6:39 on a Tuesday. Oh, the bitch wants me.
Wait, go back to that.
Oh, the bitch wants me.
And guys, we are live.
Hey, what's up, everybody? We are live now. Share this live. Share this live.
Share.
Can you guys see all of us? Let us know if you guys can see us, all of us.
If you can see us, say hello, talk to us. We are live on YouTube. We are live on BrtbTV's Facebook page. We are live on Jason Bowman's fan page. We are live on Triangle, the web series fan page. We are just live, baby. Period. When you're live, just say we are live, period. Hashtag we are live, period, baby.
Is you live, ho?
Is you live, ho? What's up, Dante? What's going on?
What's going on, guys?
What's going on, Wanda Lord? Alvernian. Share this live, guys. We got a lot of things we're going to talk about today. As you guys know, last week was our first show. Our first show, I would think, went over with a smash pretty much, right?
It went really good.
It went really, really good. You know, they mistakenly thought I was in the cream pies.
The YouTubers was definitely here for it.
The YouTubers are definitely here for it. So, you know, we want to make sure that we keep the momentum going. Also, if you guys can come up with a show name. We don't have a show name. I don't really like BrtbTV Talk because it's a tongue twister.
It is.
So BrtbTV Talk. BrtbTV Talk.
BrtbTV to the beat.
It's a chant, honey.
That's a chant. But yeah, if you guys can think of a
topic forms.
If you guys can think of a show title for us, we really appreciate that. Let's see who's joining the live right now. Dante said was good. Isaac.
What's good, Dante?
Rontrell was good. Juan looks like I gotta make that into a chant. It's the beat to the R, the T to the beat to the T to the beat, cacao. T to the R to E.
Everybody on YouTube. Everybody, and I am the moderator. I am Caesar. First of all, I would like to just open it up and say thank you to everyone that wished me a happy birthday.
Yes, happy birthday, baby.
Thank you.
If you guys didn't say, oh, by the way, guys, listen, Caesar just hit a milestone in his life. 40 years old is a huge milestone, 40. Especially when it comes to, you know, the gay lifestyle. A lot of us don't even make it to 40. So listen, I want you guys to I'm going to give you his Cash App. I want everybody to Cash App him $40.
No! Yes!
$40 for Caesar. Caesar turns 40. What's your Cash App?
Shout out to everybody that sent me $40 yesterday. That was just crazy.
So what's your Cash App? What's that Cash App?
I need to know. Let me
they gonna be out here.
No, tell me so I can know.
Let me go. Let me see what this
BrtbTV.
BrtbTV. That's right. So Cash App $4 to $40, but preferably 40 to TR.
BrtbTV.
Yeah.
Listen, we like to call it jingle, but we rather to call it folds, okay?
But listen, everybody that's on here on the YouTube page, please shout out where you're from. You guys from YouTube, thank you guys was definitely here for this live last week.
Oh, wait a minute. Let me fix one thing because somebody just noticed something. I want to just fix it. Hold on.
All right, come on now, Ike. I can work on these conditions.
There we go, baby.
All right. Oh, yeah. Okay, I see you.
Thank you. Shout out to my iconic Vogue femme sister, Miss Kevin Michael, for noticing that.
Thank my friend, my sister, I love you again. Love it. 11111.
The numbers are definitely climbing on YouTube. If you guys are not on the Facebook pages, you guys can definitely go to YouTube.
And please, guys, it doesn't take nothing for you guys to hit that share button. Hit that share button. Sharing is caring. I'm in pussy and I'm not giving you war today, baby, you know?
Just pussy?
Just pure.
That pink pussy?
That pure.
You pure now?
I've always been pure.
Last week you was creamy.
Oh.
Cream pie.
Cream pie.
No, she's not this week. Not this week.
Not this week. No cream pie this week. But let's start. So before we actually get started on the show, I want to take a moment to man.
It's a tough one.
It's a tough one, but I want to take a moment just to recognize and speak Martez's name. A lot of you guys may or may not know by now that Martez Dubois, yeah. Martez Mizrahi, you know, a lot of us grown to know and love him, committed suicide over the weekend. I want to send my condolences again to Martez, his family, the House of Mizrahi,
Everyone that loved
everyone
him.
that loved him. And you know, I've been seeing a lot of posts on Facebook that have been getting me kind of upset because I kind of feel like, you know, who are certain people to tell someone else how to mourn?
Right.
And I think that when we lose people, we all have
We lose
different
sight of certain
connections.
things too. Like at the moment when we lose someone, that's not the time to jump on and point fingers.
Right.
If anything, point it inward and
Right.
see what I could have done, what you could have done to actually help that person out. But at the same, and you know, also learn from that and not make that same mistake that we possibly made with this particular person.
And you know, I've always been very transparent about my own struggles with alcohol and drugs. And you know, I've always said, you know, that at that time where I was at, and I'm glad that, you know, at the time my mental strength was still strong enough for me not to stay in that dark place.
Right.
And everybody doesn't have, you know, or isn't fortunate enough to come out of that. And
No. See, the thing is, a lot of people on drugs, like you said, it's a very dark place, but, you know, it's a lot of people that are suffering in silence, that going through addiction or any type of mental illness by themselves, and they don't share it with anyone around them until possibly you can, and you have to notice it for yourself, like you'll notice a person changing their behavior, changing their look and attitude. You have to kind of keep your eyes open, although life happens for all of us.
Right.
And we're consumed with what we have going on, we still have to take the time to check out on our loved ones and on people that are important to us, because people suffer. I've suffered in silence before I told anybody.
And
You know
I think
what I mean?
I think also too that people sometimes get the misconception that just because you hit a person up and like, hey, are you okay? Yeah, they're gonna tell you they're fine.
Always fine.
Especially if you're somebody that's not, you know, really that close to them, or even if you are someone that's close to them. Because I've had, you know, gay children who went through drug addiction and different things like that. You know, no, mom, I'm good. No, I'm fine. But then I'll see something, I'm like, no, you're not good.
Right.
No, you're not fine. And then sometimes, you know, it's all in our approach. Because like
Right.
some of us are naturally aggressive. So if you come to a person that's dealing with something aggressively, they're not going to respond to you how you think you want them to respond. So it's almost like you're too aggressive, you're going to build up a wall around them and not going to like block you out. So I think that
Right.
all of us, you know, moving forward, need to just be very mindful. You know, if you see something, say something. If you can possibly be an ear to anybody. Monty used to be, I believe, in the House of Garcon. I can't think Monty's Facebook name, but Monty had shared the video where he actually talked about, you know, his own struggles and trials and tribulations with, you know, crystal meth. And, you know, it was so brave because, like, you know, though I've known Monty since he was, like, you know, a younger kid in the scene, like, I never knew that he went through that.
That's
And
the thing, a lot of us never know what people go through.
right, you never know what people go through. You just never know. Like, you know, it's important that we know as a community, we stop pointing the finger and saying, you know, this person's crying for help, this person's crying for help. I could be the most loudest person in the room, be the most funniest person in the room, excuse my spitting, and I could still be crying out for help. So I think that, you know, we need to be a little bit more mindful and have great conversations about mental health and drug addiction.
So I think the topics are so serious and light to some people, and at times it should, everybody thinks it should always be fun, but we need serious conversations, and we need to have those things, because a lot of people are really struggling and are really, really going through things. So,
And to piggyback on that, black and brown people as a whole, not just the community, need to know how serious mental health is. My brother, my oldest brother actually, a year and a half ago committed suicide. He shot himself in the head, and anybody that knew my brother knew that my brother was unlikely candidate per se that you would ever think would do anything like that. And he experienced a bout of depression over a matter of months, and he went to California and shot himself in the head. And that was one of the most eye-opening experience in my life, because you can never go by an individual's Facebook page. Depression does not have a specific rule.
Look or rule, right?
Or rule. Just because an individual is smiling one day, or you know, and great and posting, I'm having a great day and I'm doing this and I'm doing, does not mean that this individual is not going through something that they're not. It doesn't mean that they're not going through something that is so dark and so deep that they're able to share. And you know, honestly, depression for most hit when a person is alone, as we all know.
Right.
When they're alone, when they're in their thoughts, when they are by themselves. You know, you can be lonely surrounded by tons of people. And I just want to put that out there that, you know, black and brown people need to take mental health way more serious. And that's just something that I feel. And I think that we all feel. And I hope that, you know, just get more awareness to people to look for help.
and there's absolutely nothing wrong with seeking help in either one. In drug addiction or in mental health, you know, a lot of times we feel, some people don't believe they have a problem.
Right.
And they don't believe it comes around. I know at one point in my life when I was in addiction, I did not believe I had a problem until I had actually hit rock bottom, unfortunately. and then, you know, I saw that there was a problem, but it's never too late to seek help. And, you know, any way you, by any means necessary, sometimes you can call that one friend, and, or even if you can't call that one friend, call a hotline.
Right. And if you guys need some numbers for a hotline, the drug addiction hotline is 1-855-516-1669 as the drug addiction hotline. And if you have any issues with like mental health and you want to, you know, get somebody to talk to, you can call 1-866-936-7990. And again, I send my condolences out to the house of Ms. Rahi. Also Ken, LaShawn, my son Ken Balenciaga was extremely close to Martez. They're actually having a memorial service tomorrow in Atlanta. The memorial service is going to be from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. at 1492 Piedmont Avenue Northeast Street, Suite B, Atlanta, Georgia 30309. I will make sure that I share it on my Facebook page and all of our platforms. You can also text Andre Mizrahi if you need more information at 404-914-4449. Or you can text Ken Balenciaga at 770-374-8550.
And we have an important question here on YouTube from All Smiles. What if you offer your help to someone dealing with depression, but they don't want help? What do you do? Please give me some suggestions.
You don't stop.
You don't stop.
You go by, you check on them, even if you have to kind of go by, you over intrude yourself into their life. And to a point to where you have to break them walls down. So people have so many walls up that, of course, they never need help at first.
I do believe that sometimes there is a such thing they'll call over smothering.
Yes.
And, you know, like, not to speak lightly on this, like, I have a son who had a lot of death back to back in his family.
Mm-hmm.
And he kind of shut down. So by him shutting down, it was like, I would keep reaching out. And, like, he knew I was reaching out, but he just didn't want to talk. And I had to be okay with that. But I was just going to still keep reaching out so that he knew when you come around and you're ready to talk, I'm here.
Right.
But at the same time, too, I think that when it comes to certain types of depression, you have to allow the person to still kind of process things on their own first before you jump in and try to be like Captain Save a depression, if it makes any sense.
It does make sense, but you know, it's like sometimes in those, exactly what you're saying, I believe is true, but I feel like when you give too much space, it leaves room for to feel like no one is there for me. So you have to kind of try to find that medium in between.
Somebody asked, Isaac, Nicholas asked, how did you get over your addiction?
Well, for one thing, I went to jail, and that definitely helped me because honestly, I couldn't stop. I absolutely could not stop. Like, you know, it definitely consumed me and took over my life in every aspect. I could not stop. So, you know, me going to jail it saved my life. And then, once I came home, I seek treatment other places. I didn't think that I needed help when I came home because I was in jail for over a year and a half. So I'm like, I'm good. But when I came home, the devil was busy. And my mind, I came home and you have access to these things. So my mind became really busy. So I seeked help. I actually Googled the number because I was secretive about it. I didn't tell my family about it. So I Googled the number for the area that I lived in, and I did calling, and I made appointments to go. So unfortunately, it became to the point to where I did get locked up, thankfully, because it actually saved my life, because I don't know where I would be if I didn't have that time. And then, you cannot do it though. Well, I'll just speak for myself. I couldn't do it on my own. I tried and failed many times, but you need counseling, you need people to help you with the triggering and to help you learn coping mechanisms and everything like that. It's definitely a hard, lifelong battle, because to this day, I wouldn't lie to you and say, oh, it doesn't cross my mind, but I know what the outcome is.
It's funny because Rashid Brooks said, but at what point do you snap back into reality and say, I have to continue my journey? And I think for me, because though I never was somebody that was like heavily into drugs and alcohol, like I was what I call like a social drugger.
Right.
So for me, I just knew that at some point it was just like, okay, this is boring. I had enough. And I know that like that took a lot of strength.
Right.
Because at the point where I was at, going to the Roxy and Discotheque and Twilo and the Limelight and all these rave party clubs in New York City every weekend. Like, I would go in there. I would go to New York on a Friday, wouldn't come back home till Monday. And be gone, for days, like, having a good time, dancing. Like, I joked about this yesterday. I told Isaac that I think that's why I gained so much weight, because it's like I'm not going to the club, dancing and shaking and, getting cold or sweating out. So, Like it just really goes into your own mental strength, and then just knowing when you had enough. But like Isaac did say, you know, you do sometimes need someone else who has the skill and the knowledge
Because
to
I
kind of
knew
help
that I had
guide
enough,
you out
but
of it.
the thing is, like they call a drug a controlled substance. It does consume and control your thoughts and your actions if you let it. So I wasn't strong enough to stop on my own. So some people, like you know yourself, there are people, I know people that completely just stopped. But you know, there are some people who actually need help, who actually cannot do it on their own, and I definitely believe in help. I believe in counseling and everything. I know for a fact I definitely could not do it on my own.
Nicholas Grant said, do you think that it's fair that people keep posting where his family and friends not knowing if they were trying to help him? I don't think that's fair. I think that social media, the biggest thing about social media that annoys me is it allows people to be in business that they have no business understanding.
Right.
And they drag people on social media, you know, they say, oh, well, where were her friends? Where was his friends? And like, how do you know if his friends weren't involved? You don't know.
Right.
You're just basing something off of something that you may have seen on Facebook. And like, you know, yes, just to kind of like retouch on this lightly, Martez did make a post back in the later June, basically, you know, which was very brave, just talking about, you know, what his demons were, what he was going through with his family, you know, and it was a big outpour for maybe help in that moment,
yes.
But what help looked like to him. We don't know, you know, what Martez was going through, and I don't want to speak for him.
Right.
I don't know what he was going through, but I know from looking at that post, I could assume it made me have a better understanding, but at the same time, too, it's not fair for people to jump on social media and start dragging other folks saying, oh, well, you weren't there, you weren't there, you don't know who was there. So the biggest thing right now is, you know, let's mourn the loss, let's recognize the great things and the great influence that he had over people's lives, because though he may have went through a dark time and he did commit suicide, there were a lot of great memories that I have of Martez.
He's impacted
a lot of people, like especially when it comes to the community as a whole.
Right.
Just him just being a natural key, like
right.
just his humor, his fashion sense, how he used to change his hairstyles, like his impact on Butch Queen European Runway. Like, I mean, Martez was a great person. So like, I really have never had an ill experience with him
right.
ever. Like ever,
right.
was always the case. So yeah. All right.
So we have to move on.
We have to move on from that. You know, that did get a little bit heavy, but I couldn't, you know, not recognize
absolutely
that. But let's talk about, are we here for it or not?
Something light now.
Are we here for it or not? So in this segment, we're going to just talk about things. Are we here for it or not?
We get into the real shit.
The real shit, man. The real nitty gritty. So,
okay.
Danny Kane is coming back with the album. It's 3 of them, and we just saw a new version of the No Seal, No Surge. I never had surgery before. Dawn Richards. Are we here for that reunion or not?
I'm listening on.
For who?
Danny
Kane.
What they sing?
What do they
What
say?
I mean, lately?
okay.
You know, they was on Making the Band.
I'm a sucker for love. Yeah,
Anybody knows me knows I like 90s R&B
what was
music.
that?
I know you're talking about.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll give you a
I don't know about
concert.
y'all, but no, I'm not here for it.
You're not here for them?
No.
Why not?
I'm just not. I think the time is coming and going. I'm not here for a girl group right now. The only girl group I'll be here for is Destiny's Child. Y'all got one more album left. Please add LaToya and give me this album.
Stop trying to make fetch happen, girl. It's not.
Why?
Beyonce throw them a bone at the shows, but she's not doing no more albums with them. She's not.
Not a bone
I'm
at the
here
shows.
for it. Okay, Nicki Minaj Queen album. Are we here for it or not?
No, not for me.
No, not for you?
Why?
Not for me.
Why?
I know this is gonna sound, don't kill me, but if I don't like anybody personally, and I don't know her personally, but if I don't like what she displayed, then I don't feel like I should patronize her. I think some of the music's alright. First of all, I'm not a rap person. If y'all know me, I'm rapping, I'm R&B and gospel. But a couple people I do love, and she's not one of them, and I don't care either way. So it's a no for me.
Well, I mean, I'm here for the album, and I know I've publicly said I'm not really here for Nicki personally, but I had to realize something. I don't really know her. I don't know her. I never hung out with her before.
Right.
Like, I just, like, you know, at one time, like, the character that she displayed, there's something about the character. No, the character that the essence of Nicki Minaj.
When she was Lil Wayne?
Listen to me, I'm going somewhere. So, that image of what she became, I was like, I ain't really here for her. Like, I don't, like, you know, but for real, why am I so attached? Lyrically, I think the album is a 10. Lyrically, I do think it's a little bit all over the place for my taste. I could have did with 7 songs and not 19, but I'm here for it.
But I do think that the fans, and I'm talking about across the board of these stars, they make it bad. They
do.
The people hate the actual artist,
They
and
do.
that's why
They do.
there's so much backlash. Because honestly, like after watching, Jason and I, we watched the whole Nicki and Flex video today.
Oh yeah, we're gonna talk about that later. Yeah,
Okay,
we'll talk about that
but
later.
I just feel like across the board, she is talented.
I
agree. I mean, yeah. Okay.
And I'm not a crazy Nicki fan, but I think she's talented.
So Lil' Kim's new video, are we here for it or no?
I'm here for it, but I'm here for it in 2012.
So you feel like it's 2012 Kim?
Like if that video, like if she made it back then and she just put it out now, like she looks good in it to me.
She does look good. I
She
think she
looks
does look good. Her makeup, her
I think
hair.
personally, I think it's age appropriate. She's over 40.
Mhm.
I'm very tired of the auto tune. It's like Little Kim can rap.
Yeah, I'm sick of the
What's
auto
going on?
tune.
You don't
That
rap,
Kim
boy.
sound I'm a little nervous of. But are we here for a new Lil' Kim album?
One more for me.
One more?
One more.
I can do without.
Okay.
I can seriously do without.
Why?
I just think that Lil' Kim has reached a pinnacle point in her career where she needs to just be Lil' Kim and live off the legacy. Like I don't want to see her out there like, you know, I got so irritated in the music video when she had the bed scene and that little leg went.
I want you to don't do
That
that.
little
I'm
leg.
sure too. I know the taste.
Yeah, but it was like Kim, no,
Struggle leg.
no, it was a struggle leg. Don't Kim.
Right.
But
no.
y'all kill me with that because you talk about live off the legacy. Like I always, parallel the industry to the scene.
Right.
And so you saying that when some people should just live off their legacy, and that's just that?
I think that when you have somebody like Kim, right?
Mhm.
It's like I'm gonna use this perfect example. Whitney Garcon.
Mm-hmm.
Whitney is the one of the pinnacles of Butch Queen face, hands down.
Yes.
He has put the time in, he's put the work in, he's gave back to the scene. It's like, would you want to keep seeing Whitney out there walking all the time? No.
But a grace every now and
A
then.
grace every now and then. Like, every now and then you come out, you grace. Let the girls know I still got it. I'm well into my 40s. I'm still maintaining. Live your best life. But I think that Kim should be at a different point. Like, I would like to see Kim on like a American Idol type of situation, or like.
She's not a singer.
Well, I mean, if it was a rap type of show, like I would love to see her on something like that. I think that.
Didn't she judge a show before?
She did.
She did. It was like a rap
It was like
show.
a rap show, but.
I think that she should do like Salt and Pepper and them. The Salt and Pepper have not put out music in over a decade, but they're touring off of their music because they still have those fans they had back then that still want to hear them, but they're not out putting out music right now. I think Kim has enough in her studio catalog to where she can put. I would go see Little Kim right now. I think she should do that and just keep the train moving. But
Yeah, people on here on YouTube are like, Little Kim should just perform classic like Celine
I'm here for
Dion.
that. Classic
No more
Kim.
album from her, no shade. She has a standpoint in her career.
Who do you think will be the first female rap artist to have a Vegas run?
Probably Nicki. They love Nicki. I can't even fake and it makes sense business wise.
Business wise, I could see Nicki could you be here for a Nicki Minaj residency, an everyday Nicki Minaj show? You don't think it'll be like after a while to kind of wear out?
Well, I think it should only go a month. I don't think it should be like, you know what I mean?
So 1 month, probably like 5 shows a week.
Yeah.
The costume changes, the wig is, the Romans are. You know what the shade is? I can only see Nicki doing it. I can't see nobody else doing it.
I believe she definitely has enough characters in her. Enough, you know what I mean? She can do that.
Could you see Salt and Pepper having one?
Yes, they had one.
Oh, they had a Vegas one?
They had one, yes.
Oh, I didn't know they had a Vegas one. Okay, news to me. So, Halle Berry at 52, are we here for it and all?
Absolutely. She
Did
was
you see her
phenomenal.
body?
Yeah.
52 and 2 kids?
Well, honey, she got money, girl.
I mean,
You should be surprised if it was me or you. We'd be big as a house.
Baby, I'll be 35 and fine like wine. I mean, I'm fine, but I would be.
Yeah, okay, but
Yeah.
leave that alone.
So, Tiana Taylor's Playboy magazine cover, we here for it and
I'm
all?
not here for it.
Wow.
I don't like it.
You don't like
I
it?
don't like it. Like, I love her and I like her, but I just don't like it. Like, I think that it gives, like, she's all over the place. She's on, she got music out. She's on Hit the Floor. She's touring a lot. I think that Playboy, it should have been off the table for her. Like, I'm good because it's like we kind of seen her when she did Fade. She had the same type of looks.
Right.
So it's kind of like, why are you doing that? I mean, of course, it's about the money, but she ain't hungry for no money.
Okay, so when is it appropriate? Are we here for bro and sis? Because I have a problem with the misusage of the word. Because are we here for Nicki Minaj calling Safari sis?
Well, I'm not here for it, but I want her to get the same backlash that Kim Kardashian got.
Right. I think she
I
did.
have not seen that.
How about the same backlash that Tamar got? How about the same backlash that K. Michelle got? I think that we need to stop because of
They
our
pick and
faith.
choose. They
They'll
like
pick and choose. Like, oh, she didn't mean sis this way. No, sis is just what it meant. Sis, like, stop calling black men sis.
Right.
I'm not your first lady.
Who are these people you're talking about?
Nicki Minaj.
Nicki Minaj calls Safari
No,
sis.
but I'm talking about who are these people you're talking about should be doing this backlash?
I think that the fans, that all the people on social media that drag Kim Kardashian. Now I'm not making it right for her also, but why hold her to a different standard? Is it a race issue? Or is like, you know what I mean, is she old, she can't do it because she's white? Or is it, you know what I mean?
Right, it's something because like when they defended Kim Kardashian when she called Tyson Beckford sis. And granted, allegedly there were rumors that, you know, circulating that Tyson Beckford may or may not have had, you know, sex with a man or may not have been gay. But if he was, like, that does not give you the right to call him sis. Like, I don't even like when certain people call me sis. Like, I don't even like that.
I don't like it if we ain't personal.
Yeah, I don't like it if we not.
I've learned that that's just a part of the, you know, the lingo, colloquialism, whatever.
But I'm still not okay with that because I don't like no little, like, you know, excuse my language, little young punk. Hey sis, I'm not your sis.
I'm auntie to you, not sis.
I ain't even auntie to you. I'm Jason.
You older.
No, I'm Jason. How you doing?
Oh, that's how you feel.
I'm Jason. Yeah, that's how I feel.
You ain't that nice.
No, I know, but I'm not that nice. But I don't even like that either when somebody else call me, that's my daughter. I ain't your daughter. Stop using the word. I'm not your daughter. My name is Jason.
That's the world we live in.
Straight up.
Today.
No, straight up. But all right.
You're so, oh my God.
So since we talking about, you know, Nicki Minaj and all the people, Killer Curves. Did you watch the episode of Killer Curves?
I watched it. I was completely shocked and then, shocked. Like, really.
Honey, listen. Killer Curves I have a whole new outlook on silicone injections. Even though, you know, of course I have a lot of sisters who are trans women and they got surgeries back in the day from, you know, the late great Kelly Harper, you know, Joanne, Natasha, Kima, you know, there's a lot of you that was out there doing like different things or whatever, you know, pumping. But
I have a question though, okay, about that. Okay, now with everything that's had happened, you know, from the couple of people that you have named have never had any issues. I've never known Natasha, I've never known Kelly Harper, I've never known Joanne to have any issues and heard anything about their silicone. So it's like, okay, so how did now moving forward, if someone comes out within area actually into silicone injections, and they may have good things, do we not do it now because of the dangers? And because everybody can't afford BBL. What if you're skinny? You can't do a BBL if you're skinny. So
well,
like, what do we do?
What
do they do?
I think that, you know, we have to understand we are in a different day and age, and I think that, you know, with silicone, we now know how cancerous it can be, how it affects other organs. Like, you know, back in the day, though they may have like heard that, it was nothing in front of them to see that. So it's kind of like it was no proof that. I mean, they're even saying now that, you know, people are having problems. We're only 10 years into the BBL, you know, epidemic. So like even with the BBLs, people are still now starting to get complaints about the Brazilian butt lift. So I mean, I think that, you know, like now that we know the dangers of silicone, and you ladies do want to get, or men do want to get, you know, injections. They have hydrogel. Hydrogel is water. It's a water-based supplement that they can pump into you to give you hip line and waistline. Like, you know, there's other options now that were not out before. So I think that people should do the research. Just like you research to make sure who got the good seal, like you should research, like, you know, what you put into your body, because as a younger person, you're not thinking about that. And like surprisingly, you know, shout out to our trans women, because y'all have set the trend. I remember when, you know, back when I was younger, Carrie, Miss Rahi, you know, they used to all be like, oh, Carrie got so much body. But if you look at
ridiculed.
it now,
but now everybody
look like Carrie. Like everybody look like Carrie. Everybody want face, body, and tits. So shout out to all our trans women that was trend setting in the body categories back in the day.
It was ahead of their time.
It was ahead of their time, because now it's so bad to the point where, no shade, you can't tell who is what. You don't know what's real or fake.
Like if they're transgender or not.
They're right, so it's kind of like, listen, it's just fluidity. It's just sexual fluidity, gender fluidity. But yeah, so that's that.
Now we have to get to another topic.
Child, Miss Trump. Did I just misgender him? No, I'm playing with it. So as you guys know, it was a big rally this weekend of white nationalists that well, let me get this
right. White
supremacists.
But they sugarcoated it.
White nationalists.
White nationalists. We're going to use the correct
They
terminology.
put lipstick on that pig.
They had a rally in Washington, D.C. But surprisingly, they were outnumbered by counter-protesters outside the White House. It was 24 white nationalists rallied in the nation's capital on Sunday, 1 year after the clashes in Charlottesville, Virginia, that left one person dead and elevated racial tensions in America. But they were vastly outnumbered by counter-protesters. So shout out to all my counter-protesters that were out there on the front line. A lot of the millennials, and I think that one thing that I love about them, this new generation, these millennials,
They be on it.
They be on it.
They be on it.
They are like...
They're ready for a cause.
They are anything for a cause. And you know, it's funny how it skipped our generation, because it was like our parents' generation, well, not our grandparents' generation that was like on the front line. We kind of was just like, you know, we would shut up and just pay it. Like, you know, we ain't gonna say too much about
because
that.
it didn't seem as hard at that point, because our grandparents had already did it and fought for it, but it kind of resurfaced back now.
So,
they would have gagged that it would have been reversed in Charlottesville last year.
They
I don't want to see that.
I want to see
I'm
that.
just saying.
But it's interesting because, you know, the people were saying how President Trump was saying, you know, back 2 years ago, we won't tolerate bigotry and hate in the United States. And President Trump condemned all type of racism, but moving forward, his administration, obviously we all are woke, right? We can see that everything he said was bullshit. President Trump, who has also been accused of deepening racial divide in America, condemned last year's events in Charlottesville in a tweet Saturday morning saying this resulted in senseless death and division. But how do you tweet something, but then you're also the cause of it? So it's like...
Well, honestly speaking, I don't take him at anything he says. I don't.
Listen, midterm elections are coming up in November. I need y'all to get out there and vote or gag, baby. Because y'all didn't get out there last time and vote or gag. Y'all paid it.
And we
are
gagging,
okay? We are gagging. Y'all were so upset and didn't want Hillary in the office. Granted, you know, I'm going to leave that topic alone. But come on, you got to get out and vote. With these midterm elections, we must take control of the House. We must. It is a must. But moving forward...
How do you feel? Wait, but what do you think about Donald? Oh, you already wanted to know. How did you feel about him calling Omarosa a dog?
Oh, we gonna get there. Kanye West.
What about him?
He was on Jim. Stop it.
Him. Oh, yeah.
Him.
We're gonna stop Miss Ginger.
We're gonna stop Miss Ginger.
All right.
Kanye West made his return to Jimmy Kimmel Live for the first time in 5 years. The rapper opened up by his fashion, his mental health, and of course, President Orange. But it seems as though he was at a loss for words later when Jimmy Kimmel didn't waste any time bringing up who West defended despite backlash from fans. He basically asked him, you know, Kanye West was very adamant about President Bush and said President Bush does not care about black people.
Right.
Does Kanye West feel like, you know, Donald Trump cares about black people?
I don't know if Kanye would be the best person to ask that.
Well, honey, he was quiet and he went to commercial break, and when they came back, it was never brought up again. So obviously, you know what that meant.
They only got that commercial and he said, "Look, man."
But I would love to know what they talked about on that commercial break. Though, you know, Jimmy don't mind.
He don't, man. He don't mind.
Jimmy don't mind. Jimmy don't mind at all, baby. And Omarosa. So you know, I was never Omarosa. Omarosa, whatever her name is. Omarosa.
Omarosa.
I was never a fan of hers ever.
Never liked her.
Never liked her. When she was on the, you know, Celebrity Apprentice, I didn't understand it. Never grasped it. She was always an Uncle Tom brown nose, if you ask me. Like, straight up.
Now you really feel bad.
Yeah, that's how I really feel. So, yeah, doesn't surprise me, you know. Now Donald Trump done switched on her and called her a dog, honey.
Can I tell you something? Good for her.
Good for her.
That's what she did.
And she's a dog.
Because she had no business up in that house in the first place. She said she was going to go to be, she was going to go to be a voice for black people.
A liaison.
A liaison. Girl, do you hear this? And I can't wait to see what this tape's about.
Well, you know, she claims that allegedly, she speaks to the Today Show about her secret recordings and allegedly says that Donald Trump used the N-word.
You believe that she got recordings?
Yeah.
No. She'll be slumped.
I think it's a stunt. I think it's a stunt.
I think that
she's stunning.
They would have her wrapped in a body bag, and you will be like, "What happened to her?"
She all of a sudden get cancer.
All of a sudden she get cancer.
Right,
she all of a sudden is dead. Baby, she ain't got no taste. But I do believe Donald Trump used the N-word. I do believe that.
Why wouldn't he?
I do believe that. I do.
You know what I say to Omarosa?
Off with her head.
Well, that.
And speaking of off with her head, if your wig comes off, do you stop voguing?
Well, I mean, I'm different because I wouldn't even have my hair to be glued, stitched, or something would never come off. If
your wig comes off, do you stop performing on stage? Two of my favorite Lady T's had wig situations. We had Tamaya with the wig situation at the aftermath of the latex ball, and we had Tiana Taylor with the wig situation that just happened.
I think that
at the
How does your
concert.
hair look underneath is important.
They both had straight backs.
Well, and how do you look with that straight back?
They look fine, baby. They still
Well,
kept it
then
going.
keep the party moving.
Keep the
man.
party going.
So the braids got to be fresh.
The braids gotta be fresh, honey. Like, keep that party.
So
Keep
what
that
if?
party
So
going.
what if it's not fresh and it's like a straight
Then, honey, you
little
gotta jump
fro?
off and go then do your thing. Oh, you giving Tracy Africa underneath?
What do you mean?
What you mean?
How she had that hair on the power box? It was big.
Oh yeah, so like a little like a little fro underneath or something like that.
Yes. You keep performing, honey.
Okay. Your girl's home.
Thankfully, I'm so happy. I was so hurt to hear about Aretha Franklin. Like, I personally love Aretha Franklin very much, and my grandmother loved her. My grandmother.
Light skin, dark skin,
My
Asian
persuasion.
I got my own.
Wait. That's my song.
They hate him, cause I'm sexy.
You're not. But back to Riri. I'm glad to hear that she's home. You know, my thoughts and prayers are with her because, you know, I was raised off of her and my grandma, and I just, I hate to hear. Although we know deficit and equitable, I just don't. I just think I want her to live. I want them all to live longer.
I mean, if you think about it, we don't have that many of our legends, our true legends left.
And she's a
True.
true legend.
Bona fide legend.
She's true. She is. So
True.
it makes my heart sad to hear that. But I'm definitely praying for a miracle.
Didn't something happen with Patti LaBelle? Didn't Patti LaBelle say something nice and then he made a joke?
Yeah, she made something. She said her thoughts and prayers with Aretha Franklin.
That was nice.
That was beautiful.
That was nice. That was nice.
And
What is the shade between Patty and Aretha?
I never knew it. I still don't get it to this day. I think the shade is one-sided, personally.
You think so?
I think that
Aretha just don't see it.
Patti LaBelle acts like it ain't nothing on her, or either she's just giving it, baby. Guess what? Like, I don't think it's like. Cause I've never seen Patti LaBelle shade Aretha. I always seen Patti. Patti. She walked past. She was like, and she always ends up.
So do you think that like, deep down inside Aretha just can't take it?
I don't know. I don't want to speak that way of Aretha.
All right, well. Black China's mom got hit by a car.
It was stunt.
You think it was a stunt?
She's a stunt queen.
She's a stunt queen.
Yes.
So you mean tell me you think this lady got hit by a car?
Why not, girl? She
On purpose.
Let me tell you something, okay? First of all, you have to. Her daughter's not helping her out none.
Okay.
So she's a con artist.
Those are insurance
So
stuff.
the insurance stunt.
That's what I'm trying to tell you, girl. She got. Come on, she ain't that hurt. Like my aunt got hit by a car, and her leg, everything was like, but she got a neck brace on. That she got from the health supply store, medical supply store.
Yeah.
The health, I'm like the health.
Just for a post on the shade room.
Like, come on, girl.
Speaking of the shade room, I love my shade room. I get all of my juicy gossip and tea from there sometimes. But when is enough enough? Because though I do know that I'm not going to use this phrase and say that the shade room is anti-gay, but I always feel like they make posts and do things that strictly target the LGBT community.
Right.
Because, no shade, why would they post a picture of T.S. Madison and Black China wearing the same dress? Like, they was trying it. Like, they knew that everybody was going to go in there and read T.S. Madison. Like, don't do that.
Set her up.
Like, to set her up for just like, even though,
Right.
Because anything gay is controversial for them, so they're gonna find something
but
to
I'm
say.
sick of that shit. I don't like
Okay,
it.
but let me just throw this in there just in case, because you can look at that two ways. What if fashion queens or somebody else did it, or E News did it? Who wore it better? Is there similar dresses, which I'm sure is not made by the same person? But what if they did it?
Let's call a spade a spade. We are not going to say, well, I'm not going to say that either. Nope, because that's going to sound like nope, never mind. Pay that.
You got nothing?
Nothing.
Oh, okay.
Moving on.
Move on.
Nicki Minaj in her interview with Funkmaster Flex. Baby!
I'm so glad I was asleep with that.
Baby! Let me tell you something.
What happened?
For the first time ever,
You live for. And you
I
don't
looked
live
at
for.
Nicki in her eyes and can tell by her body language how that eyebrow on the right hand side near that little doobie hat was all sweating. She was hot, baby. You hear me? She was tight.
Why do you feel she was tight?
Like, cause I finally feel like, now like listening to her talk today, like, just the Nicki Minaj hate train, even though I do think that some of that hate was self-inflicted, because there were certain behaviors that she was acting like.
You think it's a help train with Nicki Minaj?
I wouldn't say it's a hate train, but I will say they are, when you're a person like Nicki, we're going to look at the ballroom scene, right? When you're at the pinnacle of your career in ballroom, of course they're going to throw darts at you, baby. You got to be careful what you're doing. You got to be careful how you bring it. You got to be careful when you walk. You got to be careful how you look. You got to be careful, you know, who you support, all of those type of things. So it's the same thing with Nicki Minaj. She's held to a certain higher standard because she was by herself doing this, you know, for so long. But I could tell, like, and I do believe that Safari may have helped coach her through some things.
I actually 100% believe that.
But I will say that you can tell that made her upset when people were saying that Safari was writing her rhymes, but she don't write her rhymes. Baby, she was on fire. Like, if y'all didn't watch the interview, go back and watch the interview. Because when I tell you, she was caliente up there with Funkmaster Floney.
Lex.
Phony. Because I'm sorry, so Funkmaster Flex be doing some stuff sometimes, and I'll be looking at him and I'll be like, Flex, like... And then I don't like when interviewers become fans. Like, if you're an interviewer, be an interviewer. Ask the real questions. Don't become a fan. Like,
right.
Yeah, so I'm gonna eat you up and I'm gonna ask you a question. And I'm gonna wipe your ass too, bitch. I'm like,
get that ass.
I'm get that ass, bitch. Like, he was wearing me out with that. But the interview was a good interview, which kind of started the war today on Twitter because we had Nicki Minaj beefing with Safari. We had Jessica Dye.
That's petty to me. Like, y'all.
Y'all have to. It's all about timing and placement. Look at that.
So
the album comes out. The album comes out, guys, as you all know, and then now she's going back and forth with everybody, right or wrong.
Right.
What's that doing? Everybody's talking about it.
Everybody's talking about her.
So it's about keeping it relevant, to be honest with you.
Let's not breathe anymore until her.
Wait a minute. People was asking me, why am I being so politically correct today? We love you being raw and uncut, Jason. I'm not being politically correct.
It's crazy because a lot of people on YouTube, they're saying different things.
See, y'all want the real shit. Y'all want it.
Am I being politically correct? I don't think I'm being politically correct. I finally got a chance to white draw how like the senior editor is from the community. Oh yeah, he is from the community. I think it always seemed like Aretha couldn't take Patty. Only ones left is Patty and Diana Ross.
Nicki and Safari still are in love with each other. Trust me.
But I think they are still in love with each
I
other.
don't think they're in love with each other. I just think that they both want to get together, but it just, you know, won't make it would look bad on Nicki to take them back into all that.
So do you think that Meek still loves Nicki?
I don't know.
I think he does.
I don't really believe that.
I mean, she basically admitted to that she was cheating on Safari with Meek before.
Yeah, before. Like, she was with Meek the whole time while she was with Safari. So it's kind of
no,
like...
she was Safari for 12 years, honey.
And she was with Meek probably for 4 other 12. So it's like, what you mean?
She said she was in an official relationship with him for 2 years, and they messed around for another 2 years prior. So,
right, so
do the math.
And then Jessica Dom, Jessica, I just started liking you. Please, shut up. You just had a baby. You know, you got married and all that. You know, life is good for you. They finally gave you a good storyline on Love and Hip Hop.
She ain't even on there.
No, she was on there this season. But shut up. Shut up. You know, what's wrong with a VH1 check? Because, you know, Nicki had said, you know, to Safari, go get them VH1 checks. And she chimed in, girl, stop trying to look for your 5 seconds of fame. Stop it. Stop trying to make it a moment. This ain't about you. Stay out of it. But I will say this, though. Nicki, that bitch is shady. Shady bitch. Because she gonna say, I don't even know her. Bitch, she was in your music video.
Maybe
How
she
you don't know her?
But that don't.
Maybe she was just hired for the day.
Yeah, maybe she didn't know her.
Do you think Nicki, all that we know about Miss Minaj, honey, her diva attitude, how she, you know, with the whole, now I'm going back on my Nicki hate train.
Are they in a scene together?
Yes, this close. Nicki ain't gonna have some bitch this close to her not know who she is.
And they are in the scene
but
together.
maybe she still don't know who she is.
Oh, child, Nicki full of shit, Danny. She knows who she is. I ain't going for that
And we
shit.
get off of Nicki now and get on to something that we can both relate to.
We can both relate to this.
Go ahead.
Claremont twins.
You love them too,
I
honey.
do love the Claremont twins. They are oversurged.
I like that they're surge match though.
They're surged, but it's oversurged.
It definitely is. They like pound puppies in the eyes.
A little.
You don't mind. They're like, you know, they just ate a Sour Patch Kid.
But I can never pronounce her name. Shanane Claremont was indicted for wire fraud, identity theft, and a host of others. And people are saying that she can get up to 42 years in jail.
I don't believe she would get any time.
Hold on, baby. Hold on. For you people out there that don't understand how the system works, 'cause trust me, we both know. When you first get arrested, they basically throw 1,000,000 charges at you and tell you can get 42 years. This girl has never
Something got to stick.
Something has to stick.
Right.
This girl has never been locked up before. And if she was a smart hoe that was doing all this kind of stuff, I know she got some coin for some insurance or some shoes that start getting sold. So Claremont twins, if you want to start a shoe drive or a bag drive, use your social media, start selling shit, get you a good lawyer, honey, you'll be okay. Because trust me, my dumb ass, the first time went with a public defender, see what that got me.
I know what it got me, baby.
16 months, baby, in the federal penitentiary at Fort Dix, baby. Okay.
You got your life.
We're not talking about what I got. I'm talking about
It
took 16 months of my life when I could have probably just got probation. Yeah.
First time you ever get locked
First
up.
time ever getting locked up is they slayed me to the rhythm.
You like to be slayed to the rhythm.
I like to be slayed or be slaying, but I don't like to be slayed to the rhythm behind a cold cell with peanut butter and jelly, bitch. That was horrible.
Well, they don't really give out jelly in jail because they feel like you can make moonshine with that
You
shit.
can make lube out of it.
Lube?
Yeah, bitch. You know, that's the bitch. You know what I'm talking about, man.
No.
You know what I'm talking about. Oh, bitch. You see this that politically correct shit they talking about, bitch.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay.
Sorry.
You mix it with a little bit of, you know what I mean. Oh, never mind. Go
Then
ahead.
Jelly somebody tried to pull out a glove. Like he was
Oh,
like,
bitch, they pulled the glove out on me
Did you
too.
use it?
Slightly, politely. but bitch, you didn't break
It
though.
didn't break?
Even the heat wasn't
So
on
would you
me.
use the glove now?
Hell no.
Why?
Because usually people I mess with was be holding. That one wasn't holding.
Oh, so it was like a little.
It was just like.
So it was a lifestyle over a Magnum.
Absolutely. Like, absolutely.
Why? You know what's so funny though? Why do everybody got this thing against lifestyle all of a sudden? Did you
No,
know that?
listen. They do, but I
hate a baggy Magnum, yo.
Bitch, you be sitting there, but you
You
get
be
stuck
like-
in your hole.
you be like,
bitch,
oh. Really? Okay.
Hey, you sitting there like, you be sitting there like, bitch, I had this dude, I told you I had this dude come over, bitch, and he had the Magnum, I'll give him a lifetime. This got my lube in it, bitch, you ain't about to get married, bitch, but that.
So how do you, viewers out there, when you're having sex and somebody pulls out a Magnum when you know he ain't Magnum worthy, do you take the Magnum or do you just like, let that bag of shit go up in you anyway?
Don't do that, girl. It's gonna feel like you got a colostomy bag going inside.
A what?
That. Colostomy bag. Wow. Y'all don't know what that is?
I never had one.
Yeah, I ain't listen, bitch.
Yeah, you got a colostomy bag before?
No, I'm just saying it's big like that. Come on that little piece.
What would you do if a date came to your house and he had a colostomy bag?
We can't do nothing. We sitting there watching Netflix and chilling. We're chilling.
So
huh?
you can't have sex with a colostomy bag?
I can't.
Wait, so I'm a little ignorant, so I don't
It's
know.
on the side.
So it's on the side. But is the tube in your butt or where's the tube coming from?
It's coming from your intestines.
Yeah, it's like connected to. It's like.
So it's connected to like.
Mm-hmm.
So you can still go up in it. He
I'm
probably be clean.
good, bitch. I'm good.
It probably be the clean as a whistle in there.
It's
baby.
okay, yeah, but I might get stuck up in there, bitch, and it might come through I'm coming through the colostomy bag,
Come on in.
I'm good. I'm good, baby. I'm so good. I'm good. Now, we might can roll around. I can roll around with him, because what if the shit busts in my bed? You get that bag bust?
All that brown shit on your sheets.
Yo, bitch.
I shit all
I
over
shit
that-
all over that bed,
Yeah.
girl. I got shit all over my sheets, bitch. Get you down here and shit my sheets. What?
Next topic.
Don't call it a throwback. So, Danny Kane, is coming back.
Oh no, you skipped.
So how you? I know. How do you feel about?
Backing up shit.
How do you feel about Drew Hill coming back? With new members and a new
See, let
album.
me tell you, this is why I don't like stuff like that. Let me tell you why. You never mess up the original format. Anytime you mess up the original format, it does not work out. I'll use for an example. My sister gonna kill me in Vogue. Kevin, I love you dearly. I know you're the president of the fan club.
They're not the
sister.
same without doing
They
it.
are not the same without Dawn and Maxine. It's not. SWV, you try to replace someone. That's not.
They just call N, not Vogue. N.
Like, girl.
So you don't feel like Escape is doing good without Candy?
I do, but I think it's better.
It's still better with Candy.
Candy voice, the deep inside what you is missing off that music. You can hear it not there.
They have a good melody and harmony together.
Yes, they do.
They do.
They can do good, but you never mess up an original format. And then on top of that, they got rid of the fat guy out of Drew Hill. Like, he could sing.
Yeah, he could sing. I still used to always think Nokia was the cutest bitch.
He still was, but you had never heard him say a word, bitch.
No, he never did, bitch.
He was he's like the Mr. Devontae of the Jodeci. You never see him say, but he look good, bitch.
He look good.
That's the one that get the girls to the room.
Well,
bitch.
they said Devontae was like a gangster, like he was a thug.
Well,
Really?
bitch, I wish
Yes,
he
you never knew that?
I wish he dumped me.
They said he would go over and smack, and they said didn't he smack Missy before and Genuine and all them?
You gotta
Did
slap.
he?
Yeah.
You can slap this bitch.
Oh, he still look good.
They said he was like a mini Suge Knight.
That's what you did last. Okay.
Mind your business.
Alright.
Okay, so yeah. Marijuana, as you guys know, is decriminalized in a lot of states. So because of that,
Don't care about it.
I'm not weed smoking either, but shout out to all my potheads out there. They have a new marijuana breathalyzer that's coming out that's going to be able to detect drivers under the influence. So now when you guys are driving drunk, you can get a DUI for driving under the influence of all kinds of substances, not just alcohol. So be careful. You know, this is something that's going to be introduced to certain states.
It's a waste of the taxpayers' money.
I mean, like, no shade. If they were smart, we wouldn't have no problem with the schools, with the school system. If they allow marijuana to be legal and just taxed it. Think about that. That's $1 billion business right there.
You got to sell me on it, Ike.
I'm just saying.
Okay.
All right. Well, look.
I have some questions from YouTube. Isaac, what type of work do you do?
I work in a hair salon.
Hair salon coverage, cunt, baby.
Jason, can I be in your new house?
Can you be in my new house?
Yes.
You got a new house? We're not taking applications yet. The process starts.
How you doing?
So, we've been a little dry. We was a little bit too serious with this one.
Yeah, bitch, you gotta come on now. Come on.
All right, we got all the serious shit out
We
the
got
way.
the serious shit out.
All right, let's get down to the nitty gritty.
Now I'm taking over for this.
You take over.
This bitch, you know. Y'all know I'm with the shit.
Jason's in a very special space right now tonight.
Oh, bitch, she's in love, bitch. I can see the butterflies are around you, girl. Your hair's perfect, girl. But you're beautiful, bitch. So let nobody get you down, girl. I'm single, and I'm almost ready to mingle.
Almost?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, what's stopping you from mingling though?
Bitch, I'm getting my life together. I've got to have my life in order before I try to bring somebody else in it. You go, perfect. You don't mind, dude. I'm almost 40. Almost.
I see.
You hope you make it, bitch.
I am bitch.
You owe me in root.
I'm knocking. Hello.
Come on in. All right. Does past relationships matter? I'll answer that first.
Wait. What you mean? Does past
Like,
relationships?
Wait, what?
say for instance, do you care? Like, okay, like say for instance, when you're in a new relationship right now, and do you really want to know what happened in your ex's last relationship?
Yes.
Why?
Because I want to know so that this way I can kind of like understand. It's funny because you know you never really know everything, but I want to know because well, Lord, my situation is a little bit different.
Why?
Well, because the person I'm dealing with now, me and him were talking for about 2 years, and at the time I was not in the headspace to take him seriously because I was still like getting over some things that happened in my last relationship.
Okay.
So we had what I call how do we meet.
But you got to be honest with the viewer.
All right. Well, I mean, we met on Snapchat.
Uh-huh.
He actually was somebody that watched Triangle, the web series, and we would chat on Snapchat. From there he would always want to go out on dates, but I was like no because I thought it was.
Y'all was both single?
Yeah, he was both single. Yes, he was both single to my recollection. Yes, at that time.
Oh, okay. Give us into my recollection. Okay.
Well, he was from my recollection. But to make a long story short, come to find out in the 2 years of us, basically having a sexationship where we just had sex and we'll talk on the phone sometimes and he would chase me and I would chase him and then that whole thing. After a while, they got tired. So I'm like, look, what the fuck are we doing now? Like, what's up? Because I'm not wasting no more time. Either I'm gonna just leave you all the way alone or you leave me all the way alone.
Because bitch, it sound like you was on borrowed time.
Yeah, I mean, we both was on borrowed time, but I dealt with him when he felt like being dealt with. He dealt with me when that's how we were.
Well, bitch, did you get a point out of it?
Girl.
Okay.
No, but listen.
I'm just trying to figure out, bitch, why you.
So come to find out what happened after it went on. This one thing is it's a gift and a curse about being a popular butch queen. When you are popular, you hear things that you don't want to hear, you see things that you don't want to see. And I was at one of my kids' house, and one of my kids was telling me a situation. They were like, XYZ has a boyfriend, and the boyfriend approaches this other boy. So I'm just sitting there getting all the tea like a sponge, soaking it all up. And then I was like, wait a minute, what? He had a boyfriend all this time? So I said something. I went to him like, hey, you had a boyfriend and didn't tell me? Oh, and you was messing with someone.
And this is your boyfriend now.
Yeah. Shut up, Isaac. But I couldn't get mad because that wasn't my man. So I couldn't get mad at the time. We were still in that whole stage. But at this point, I said, look, what you gonna do? Like, what's up? Like, is it going?
What's it going on? Okay.
And I'm still here.
Okay, so how did you move forward with that? Like, how did you trust them? Like now, if you realize, okay, but back when he had a boyfriend, he was fucking you.
Well, to be honest, I told him we just had the conversation. I think trust is earned.
Absolutely.
It's not given. And I think that at the time he earned my trust was broken. So I do look at things a little sideways now. And I don't think that it's healthy to be in a relationship if you don't trust your partner. But let's be real here. We are gay men. And by being gay men, my logic, Jason's logic only, I think that all men cheat.
So why does that have to be gay men? Why can't it just be
okay, well,
men?
just men. Well, I think that gay men are way more promiscuous. No, I'm just saying it because I'm in the gay community.
You said, bitch, I'm gay, I can't speak about it.
I'm taking that back. I can't speak about somebody's straight, just men, period. So
Thank you.
When we had the conversation, I was just like, hey, look, I don't really trust you. Like, you got to earn that trust back. So, like, he's been doing certain things now to kind of like regain my trust. But like, I think that it's a two-way street. It's an ongoing street. And I know somebody's gonna be out there probably in the viewers like, well, why are you even settling for that, Jason? You can't help who you like or who you love.
You can't.
Sometimes the heart outrules.
Oh, you love him?
What?
You love him?
Girl.
My sister.
Yeah. Anyway.
Well, how do you put the spark back into your relationship once everything died down? Y'all been together for a while, and it's just like it's boring as hell. How do you
Wait. What about like okay, boring? But as far as like y'all, there's no issues, but the sex life is in the dumps. Like y'all not like where at the beginning, that honeymoon phase, y'all fucking all the time.
Right.
Everything is new, everything is fresh. You fucking everywhere. Kissing it, all that. But then, what do you do when it gets dry?
You like what I would do is I probably would go in like a penthouse, call him up, and be like, I'm in this penthouse, half naked.
But some people aren't into that. Like, I'm not into that.
Wonder where you
like to be honest with you, I'm like completely skeeved out. If I was to ever see him in like some little panties, that would piss me off. I do not like that shit.
You don't like jockstraps?
Jockstrap and panties are different things. Like I had a boy actually send me a video one time, and he thought it was cute. He was in like these little pink panties and moved the panties to the side. I'm not turned on by that. That don't turn me on.
It depends on the boy for me. I mean, I can be into that. Depends on who's sending it. Now, if you just big motherfucking brawny ass.
He was a big brawny ass nigga with some panties on, bitch, just gonna slide.
So what if he had heavy sludge in these panties?
If he was holding?
He was holding. I was not turned. That was a turn off.
So the panties turned you off.
The panties turned me off. It's like, come on, you.
But what if it was in person?
Turn off. I'm gonna look at you and laugh.
And that D got real hard, bitch.
Bitch, I'm gonna still laugh.
Bitch, you're gonna still suck it, bitch.
I'm gonna still laugh.
Oh, after you suck it?
No, before I suck it, I'm still laugh.
Oh, okay, long as we know you're sucking it, bitch. Okay. Don't leave me out there like that.
I still was turned off by that shit. That shit was like, ugh, really?
Someone asked, so Jason, are you a cheater since you think all men cheat? Why are you different from other guys?
Well, when I say that, to be brutally honest, I don't think I'm a cheater as far as cheating to go like have sex with somebody. But if I do kind of feel like that I'm being cheated on, I'll mentally step out and I may mentally talk to somebody else. Like, and I know that ain't right.
Mentally, as like telepathically, or
no, like texting and talking and like
that
type of thing. I'm not gonna go chill with you and invest time with you and none of that kind of shit. But like I'll chat, open up a door, somewhere else.
You said you said you didn't have proof that you just think that he's cheating.
Who?
That's what you said. You said if I feel like he's cheating, or if I feel like, then I.
Well, most times you gotta always go with your intuition. You gotta go with your gut.
Yeah.
Your gut never lies.
Ray Bailey said you don't have a cheating spirit, and Sean Anderson said the same butt every day becomes boring. So fucking the same butt is boring.
Sean, I'm kind of with you on that.
I don't think so though.
No, depending, because you just gotta switch it up. See, you got.
Hey, wait, go back. I really don't have a cheating spirit, but that's my level of cheating. I'm gonna be real with you. Like I'll start texting and talking to someone else. I'm not gonna go as far as to sharing pictures, because knock on wood, I think I only hit Tumblr twice, which is a very good record because there are some pictures of me out there. But yeah, what you gonna say, Stephen?
Den G said I heard your interview in a Karen Hunter show. Yeah, Karen Hunter.
Oh yeah, when I was on the Karen Hunter show on Sirius XM Radio in New York. Yeah.
Thank you for tuning in.
Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for your support. I appreciate it.
This is from YouTube, by the way. I'm reading all the YouTube comments.
Okay.
The ones that I'm not reading, guys, is because you guys get out there.
Oh, what are they asking? Let them get out there, honey.
No, it's back topic. It's different things, because it may come up way when we left the topic. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Well, can you still be friends with Chax?
Well, how does your hole look, Jason?
Pretty and pink.
Like a steak on the inside. Okay.
Medium rare.
Before it's cooked, baby.
Medium rare, baby. I've never had any complaints about my sex. Like,
I definitely don't, bitch. And I'm a Pisces, darling. We get to the popping shit.
And for the most part, all of my exes wouldn't mind, another chance at the rodeo, son.
Oh, but you got it like that?
I mean, I ain't gonna say I got it like that, but I mean, like, no, I'm a good man. Like, I like, not to sound narcissistic or self-absorbed, but I know I'm a good catch. No, I'm serious. Like, I know I'm a good catch. I work. I'm a provider. You know what I'm saying? Like,
sugar mama.
And then about being a sugar mama. I think that let's talk about that. Let's talk about that.
Wait. We never talk about how do you get that spark back into the relationship?
Oh, we go all over the place.
You go all over the place.
You gotta try different things. You gotta be open to, just trying certain new stuff to keep it exciting. I think that the biggest problem in relationships is you stop dating. You never should stop dating. And for me, I'm gonna be real with you because I told my boyfriend this now. Like, dating for me is not sitting in the house watching fucking TV. Like, no, that's not dating. I want to go out. I want to
so
go.
what if the person don't have money like that?
You better figure it out, because my whole thing is if you got money to go to the club with your girlfriends, and you got money to do this and buy this, it don't take nothing for a $30 date. We can go to fucking Applebee's and have a 2 for $20. I'm good with that.
Okay.
It's a date.
Okay, you brought me home, bitch.
Speaking of that, we may have to do that tonight.
It's a date.
Got me some riblets.
No, I mean it's a date. I think that's the biggest problem. And then let's be real here. Most gay relationships, we don't know how to date. Because 9 times out of 10, you meet them on Jack. It's a prolonged hookup. It's a hookup that ended up lasting a long time.
But talk to me, sister.
It wasn't supposed to be nothing longer than a hookup, and somehow y'all hooked up, and the hookup just kept going.
Okay.
Sometimes the hookup goes because the sex is dope.
Yeah, but I mean,
and they get caught up in that.
Yeah, but because sex should not be the driving factor in a relationship.
It should be the basis, but it plays a big part. I cannot be
so
in a relationship
for you,
with nobody that
what percentage of sex is it for you then?
Out of 100%?
Yeah, out of 100%.
Out of 100%, sex is about 40% for me.
Okay, so peep this, right?
Peep it. I'm peeping.
You meet somebody. He's amazing.
Okay.
Smell good, treat you good, nice home, nice job.
And then?
Provider, all that stuff. Sex, you gotta teach them a few things.
Oh, I've done that before. But let me tell you that. Let me counter that. I don't mind. I want to teach you how to handle me. I need to be handled 2 different ways rather than being the top or the bottom. There's certain things I need you to do.
Okay.
So I'm training them regardless. So I don't mind that.
Okay.
I'm good with that.
You're training him, but baby, this is a baby shower down here, baby. He got like a little 5.
He's failing training.
Wait, what?
He got a 5-piece, which is a 5-inch piece.
I want that 5-piece. So we talking about a 5-piece, like a beer can fat? Or
no, like a 5-piece, girl. Like girl, it's a 5-piece, girl.
We are working on a call-in number, guys. Right or wrong, we will have a call-in number.
We will have a call-in number.
Well, to answer your question, in my former life, we wouldn't be doing nothing. But I'm getting older, and certain things I'm not here for. And I don't really want them stern sets like that every now and again, like a mammogram.
Okay.
But not regularly. So I might. It depends on how good he is to me. That job, the home, everything else checks out. Then I can do that.
So by everything with
but let me tell you, even that little piece don't really matter to me because I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm working with. I know how my work is. So I'm good.
Okay, so all those things check out on his end. What about your end?
Well, but you can only answer that.
No, but I'm saying, are you okay with coming to the table with nothing? Or do you have to come to the table with something?
I believe I should come to the table with exactly what he's bringing. I think you should be what you want. You like that?
I like that.
Okay.
Be what you want. I like that.
Be what you want, baby.
That's why I have to write that down.
Yeah, but be what the fuck you want.
What?
So let me ask you a question, Isaac. You being feminine, you talked about topping and bottoming, right?
Yes.
Do you ever have a problem with being that you are feminine,
right,
and you may want some ass, you may want some booty, and the guy that you may be like, yo, I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't see you fucking me.
Well, we wouldn't be in a relationship.
Okay, but what if you're dating and you know he's fucking you, but you like you one night you want a little bit, and then he's like, I don't see you fucking me.
If that happens, we would still date, but I would still be dating somebody else that would let me top them because I don't.
Have you ever been involved with somebody, Jason, that maybe didn't see you actually fucking them?
I had one, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But it was kind of
working. You know what it was though. It was funny. We talked about this earlier. What it was it's my ballroom persona. So I think that sometimes people get so caught up in the ballroom persona, like that Jason, whatever character, and they forget that Jason Bowman and Jason, he's 2 different people. Jason
Bowman's a football player.
Yeah, he is.
Right,
Jason Bowman is a whole man. Like, they call me sis, and, mother to some, father to some, too.
Right.
Like, they get so caught up in, I'm a makeup artist, I wear makeup, I do slightly, feminine things, but I'm not overly feminine, but I cut up. So he got so caught up in that cascade that he didn't want to give me none. But when he finally gave me some,
he was like, "But you can
get his time, baby."
You get his time.
Well, guys, listen. About 3 years ago, I walked in and Jason fucking somebody, and he was fucking them like an animal, savagely pounding them on the bed.
Is this on the show or in real life?
No, this is real life. It happened.
This bitch don't even remember.
This bitch remembers slaughtering. So you guys out there know that.
But okay.
Jason,
so
don't let the cunniness fool you.
So what about this? Like, somebody take somebody like for me, and somebody's cunning and stuff, and they get in the bed, and all of a sudden they get this masculinity out of somewhere. Do you buy that or not?
Bitch, I'm buying it.
Let me tell you why. The reason why I asked that because I just speak from experience, like, you know, how I am with my girlfriends is not how I am with my man. I'm calling you sis, bitch. Yes, this is
So should your man see you cut up like that then? Like should you
he would have to, because I'm not going to hide nothing from him. Okay. But I'm different with it. I'm different with my man as cunty and everything I am. When I'm with my man, I'm different a little bit. And, you know, especially when it's time to get some ass, I'm a little bit more aggressive. So, bitch is like, you know, get over here. You know what I mean? Turn around and stick it out. Grab your ankles.
But, you know, a lot of, well, I'm not going to say any name, but one of my exes did kind of gag when we went to bed, like, you know, in the bed. I think he thought it was going to be one way. But then when he got up in the bed, he was like,
he said, oh, bitch, you holding?
Oh.
I might be. Bitch, I might be. And he sat right on it, bitch. And not like that. No, bitch, this game is red. My game is flat, but you got your dipping form back, bitch.
That Cardi B dirty wine.
Oh, but I showed you last night.
Yeah, girl, you didn't. Well, no, because they're going to make me fucking girls.
No, I'm talking about that porn. That porn. That's my sister.
Be careful, you don't that bro and that sister. They get that sister and that bro confused.
No. Sex scheduling.
So you think that it's appropriate to schedule sex?
It's not.
But why would you schedule sex?
I mean, you might be busy. Like, bitch, I might get, like, you know, like my schedule. My schedule's busy. His schedule's busy. So, like, sometimes, listen, we gonna fuck on Wednesday, all right? When you get in my house.
It's not sexy, though. Let me tell you why. Because, bitch, I may have had, you know what I mean? I had a terrible day Wednesday, bitch. And on top of that, now you didn't get home till 11. I done had Taco Bell for lunch. I had McDonald's for dinner. Plus, on top of that, I was overworked at work. And then you want me to come home and get this box right and then fuck you? I'm not doing it.
Do you feel like there's ever a chance, like, you know, pain on your partner is okay?
If it's a little scrape, I don't condone it. Period. But I'm realistic to know that it may happen.
A little scrape.
You have to be a little dot, like a little, but not no heavy load, but like a little dot, like. You have to be realistic, bitch. Like, you're fucking in the ass. If you're fucking in the ass once or twice, it's gonna happen. I'm not gonna say I have a clean record that I know of. See, the thing is, some niggas know because somebody got me a little bit. I never told them because I didn't feel the need to embarrass them.
So did you just pay and keep going?
I paid it. Bitch, I was almost there, honey. No need to get out of the roof, bitch.
Jason, somebody, Baritone 90 said, ain't no way in hell somebody letting Jason and Isaac dig in their bag.
Well, that's just not you. That's not your
clues, honey. Blues, fucking clues.
Baritone, that's just not your choice. I respect that.
And that's fine, but blues, motherfucking clues, okay? Shit. Won't you be no ooh.
Kelly said she would like to call in if possible on there, so how can I add her?
My sister want to call.
Kelly, let's add Kelly. Let me see.
Yeah, I'm not here for the sex scheduling. Although, you know. Now, I would like a heads up if you're trying to hit tonight. And it's like, okay, I like that type of schedule, but not like Monday, we fucking Thursday.
What?
I don't mind a heads up. What this been?
And while we're getting Jason to do that, make sure you guys know the Heritage Ball is at NYC this weekend at Irving Plaza, the free ball. So make sure you guys are there. And September 1st, I will be in Detroit for the I Am Vixen Ball by Vixen Milan. And then the next day, the notorious, well-promoted ball by the Icon Stuart Ebony, the I Am Ball. He has a lot of surprises, a lot of great things happening there. And then the LaBeija Ball, September 22nd. And then I will be in Dallas. Ballroom Throwbacks will be in Dallas for all of Dallas Southern Pride weekend. And then DC for On the Run, October 6th by the legendary Dante and Michelet. Make sure you guys are all there.
Be there. La, 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 la.
Okay,
You got it?
we're adding Kelly.
We're at a Kells. Hello.
And for everyone out there, YouTube land, can I see Kelly?
What's
the
up,
icon
Kelly?
Kelly?
What's up, Kells?
I just find yourself.
Good.
Good.
What's up, Kelly?
Yes.
So what's up with you? Everybody was watching.
Because I was out front.
Oh, you was out front, honey?
Hello.
Yes,
Yes.
we're here. Let's talk. Let's chat.
Let's chat. Let's talk about this.
Okay, but what you just saw the last thing we talked about?
No, I was actually out front. I was watching y'all on YouTube, and then I went out front to put the empanadas in the pot, and so I didn't hear what y'all was talking about.
So I have a question for you. Would you let somebody cunty slay you up? A cunty butch queen.
Well, we can't ask me that question.
Why?
Because you know
It's already happened?
You said what?
It already happened?
We don't do those type of things.
Oh, Kelly. Listen, Rich. We being, this is the ooh hour. We being
This is the
real
ooh,
on
we
here.
being real right now. We being ooh eyes.
No, I'm being real.
Okay, then we're gonna have to disconnect. We're gonna disconnect the phone call, Miss Harrison, because we don't have no time for Miss Harrison.
We don't have time.
I need Kelly to
thought
cry
you
here.
were here for the shit.
I am here for the shit, but I'm not letting nobody.
All right, so Kelly, how many times have you shit on some dick?
Oh, I have never done nothing like that, nigga. I don't come like that.
Now, bitch, Kelly. Don't do that.
And I'm keeping it funky. And I'm keeping it 100% funky with y'all. And this is on Barbara Dolores Hunter. May she rest in peace in 2 more days.
Bitch, you got your fingers crossed right now in the back line. Okay, so you never in all your years, you never once shitted on anybody.
No.
That you know of.
No, I know.
So walk us through your preparation process. What's your preparation process? What do you do?
I don't have a preparation process, Jason, because I don't get slayed like that.
So when you do get slayed.
Okay, well, basically she's saying she's the top.
She's the top.
Oh, she's
honey.
the top. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. All right.
So,
Okay.
Y'all are so disrespectful on this.
So wait, okay, so I'm gonna reverse
you
that.
came into the danger zone,
Let me
baby.
reverse. That's the name of the show. The
Danger Zone.
Come on. No, Kelly. So okay, let me reverse that. Would you slay a Connie Butcher with a bold prim or something? Would you tear him up? I'm asking for a friend.
I don't slay boys.
Okay, so you slay cunt.
So you slay gun.
Caesar, y'all really kidding.
I mean, bitch, you
know,
want.
when I come next week Tuesday, baby, we gotta work on these questions that y'all going to be asking.
Baritone 90 said that. Baritone 90.
Y'all know, honey, I don't talk about
Kelly,
things.
No,
wait,
Kelly.
hold up, guys. Baritone 90 said, I know Barbara Dolores Hunter is tired of Kelly calling her name, bitch.
Baby, listen, baby, her name reigns supreme forever.
Kavita said, Jason, you look like you're packing some heavy meat.
It's holding.
It's alright.
Nice, yeah.
They said Kelly keeps her panties clean. I know for sure.
Ooh. Who was that? Who was that?
So Kelly, let me ask you another question then. How do you feel about social media PDA? When is too much PDA too much PDA?
I don't understand. You gotta break that down.
So
I don't
basically,
know
social
PDA,
media,
man.
public displays of affection, like how many times, like do you think it's appropriate to keep posting your lover on your social
I'm a big
media? Like when
bottom
is it
guy.
too
I'm a
much?
bottom guy. I love dick.
That's what somebody said.
Let me hear you talk.
I
Ask
think
me
a
my
lot of
shit.
stuff. I think a lot of stuff that people post is too much. But you know, people don't have no chill when it comes to the things that they post. Like when you in the heat of the moment, you don't think about what you posted. You just want to just post it and get it out. But then after you go back and you sit back and you realize, like, damn, bitch, I should have said that, bitch. But I'm saying for myself, damn, I should have said that. But I ain't a bitch to apologize. So, bitch, I'm just gonna.
So why do you feel the need to post those things as opposed to not taking it up with the person, as opposed to putting it on social media?
Because they didn't take it up. They didn't take it up with you when they sent that subliminal shot.
But if it was subliminal, that means it didn't name you, though, right?
No, baby, it was subliminal. Subliminal shots.
I do.
Subliminal shots is subliminal, but you know who you're shooting at, and they know you're shooting at them when they see it.
Yeah, but you kind of sound like you're talking about something that happened this week, honey.
Okay. Hold on, baby.
No,
Wait.
I'm not worried about nothing.
So you don't think that people should put their relationships on social media at all?
No, I don't think.
I agree with you 100%.
One thing about me, me being a public figure like I am, I try to keep that part of my life private.
I agree with you.
But see, I think there's a difference between private and secrecy.
Okay.
Like not posting is almost like they're non-existent. Like you can still post it occasionally. I'm not saying bitch every Monday.
Not every special moment should be
not
posted.
every special moment should be posted. Like if I've been together with my boyfriend for like 2 years and
you don't have not one photo?
Not one photo of him up.
It's
That's
like,
a problem.
you messing with a married man, bitch.
Are you embarrassed? Are you ashamed?
He lose.
What is it?
It ain't got nothing to do with being embarrassed or being ashamed. You just don't want to have that person out there like that.
That sounds like you trying to just keep them on and you be scared, honey.
The best way to keep your business is to keep your business off the book.
And I mean, you have a lot of validity to that. I believe that.
I believe that. I can take that.
Yeah, a lot of people, they love this topic on YouTube. What is wrong with secrecy? What's the problem? The photo doesn't need to be on social media. That means you're living for social media and not for yourself.
No, that's not true. That's not true. We're gonna stop that because we're in an era where social media is social media. We can get news in an instant. And for me, if you're somebody who's a public figure that's attractive, your boyfriend is a public figure that's attractive. Or he might not be a public figure.
What if he's not a public figure?
I'll just say that. He might not be a public figure, but he's also attractive. That is a huge problem. If somewhere down the line, he don't recognize or say, that's my boyfriend, or this is my partner, or something. Because, no shade, we all know it goes down in the DMs. They got real sneaky on Snapchat now. It's all kinds of things that can happen. And it's like for me, social media etiquette in a relationship is so fucking important. And I can't believe that I ever would have to have that kind of conversation with my partner now. But it's like, you have to have that kind of conversation. What you like on Instagram, what you post on Instagram, all that stuff.
So let me ask you, okay, but catch on you, because Jason, I understand what you're saying, but I was in a I was in a relationship that was on social media before, and all my friends, you included, castrated me all the time for it. And let's keep it real, I have noticed that all these goal relationships that are on Facebook and on social media, Instagram, them shits crumble. They don't last. And I see people, oh, these are goals, and they don't last.
And when you get their name tattooed on you.
Oh, look, that's why you don't get a name, you get a symbol. So in case it don't work out, nobody knows what this means, okay?
I guess we can cross that off our list.
Okay.
Kelly, somebody has an important question for you from YouTube. Do you want me to ask it or no?
Go ahead, ask it.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Does Kelly regret her website that she had when she used to expose the Butch Queens, and did she apologize to the people that she posted? This is from YouTube.
I don't regret anything that I have done in the past, because exactly what it is. It's the past. You know, everybody makes mistakes and everybody grow and learn from the mistakes they made. So, you know what, it is what it is. I have, I apologize to people for the things that I have done many a time since I've been home from prison. But at the end of the day, the girls don't give a fuck about me apologizing. The girls don't give a fuck about anything that I do that's positive. I'm going to always be that negative bitch that I was back in the days. I can never change.
So, Kelly, let me ask you a question, because I've known you a long time now, Kelly.
I'm still going to be negative.
So, Kelly, let me ask you a question, because I've known you a long time now. Do you feel like no matter what you do, you'll always be, in a way to people, Big Bad Kelly the Wolf?
Yes, always.
So how do you defeat that?
How do you defeat that?
BrtbTv Pride Ball was 3 weeks ago. I'm still getting dragged 3 weeks later for me doing something that the girls been doing for 10 years, bitch. When the girls been doing it for 20 years, I do it one time in 10 years and be asking to be judged, and I'm being dragged like a wolf, bitch. Okay?
So Kelly, let me ask you a question. Being a public figure in the ballroom scene in the community, right? Let's say that you were dealing with somebody who just wasn't into ballroom. Would you give up ballroom for your relationship?
That's a very good question, Jason.
It depends on how strong the relationship is and the communication bond that we have with each other and things of that nature. If it was something that was detrimental to my relationship and it was hindering my relationship from moving forward, yes, I would.
But Jason, let me ask you this: you're someone, okay? But Jason, I'm gonna put the question to Jason. How is that fair? You're someone that has a genuine, authentic career outside of ballroom, and of course you have children in ballroom, you have connections in different houses and things of that nature. How is it fair, just because you're getting to know something, it's something that you have been a part of for almost 20 years, for someone, just because they're not into it, to come along and tell you, oh, I don't really like the ballroom thing, I don't like the ballroom thing, I don't like the ballroom queens, I don't like all the, the connotation to go with it, so I don't want you, we can't be together, we can't be in a relationship if you're involved with ballroom. How is that fair when that's something that you've been a part of for almost 20 years, just because they don't like ballroom, or they have a negative, they associate ballroom with negative stigmas only?
Bye-bye. I wouldn't deal with them. Like, and I'm being real with you, like, I told...
I had an ex-lover that we broke up because I was a part of the... We was together. When we got together, you knew I was a part of the ballroom. And then it became too much for them to deal with, and we broke up and they left.
So, see, it's funny because Darnell, my ex, Darnell, when me and Darnell first got together, Darnell was 17, I was 19. I was Darnell's first. When Darnell found out that I was, Jason Ebony's, back during that time frame, he was kind of like, what is that? Like, I don't like, what is that? Like, my friends told me that you get in drag. No, I don't get in drag. Oh, well, they said that you be wearing makeup and you be putting on costumes and stuff. Like, I ain't fucking with that. Like, I'm good. So he dumped me. Like, that bitch dumped me, bitch, and was like, I'm good now. I was fucked up because I'm like, what? And then fast forward 10 years later, we got back together. We in a relationship with him. Like,
well, the three people that's in this room, they all know somebody that's been in my life for a very long time. They don't care, they don't give a fuck about Ballroom, they don't see Ballroom, but they have never, or nor would they ever ask me not to be a part of it because they know that's something important in my life. You understand what I'm saying? So I just feel like that's unfair because as we all know, there are, what's sad about the community, and I'm talking about the community outside of Ballroom, so many gay people within the community have these negative stigmas only about Ballroom that they've never been to a ball in their life.
Right.
But they watch it on YouTube, they watch it on Facebook, and and you know they know what voguing is, but they hear these rumors about Ballroom. You know, some true, a lot untrue,
right?
And they carry these stigmas on it, and they feel like they are better than Ballroom people.
Hi, Shanice.
Is that my Shanice?
Yeah.
Shanice, I love you, Shanice.
A person who loves you and wouldn't want to see you. Wait. Tio said a person who loves you will want to see you do things that makes you happy. Oh, Micah said, I'm a very prominent within the pageant community and will not give up my love and passion. Wait. My love and passion for anyone, basically, because I can't see the bottom part of this message. That's like being in politics and dating. Your lover may hate it, but that's your thing. That's what Susan Mizrahi said.
That's a good point, Susan.
That's a good point, Susan. Adonis said, as soon as someone knows you are dating someone, that messenger be lit. The girls don't... I can't see what they're saying. The girls want what they want as soon as you leave.
No, first of all.
No, see, it's like, I can't. Sorry, y'all. Some of the longer topics are hard for me to see it. I believe you should build a foundation first with someone you are dating before you go live with it. My love life isn't a secret, but it's just nobody's business.
That's a good. I mean, keep it that way because it'll work out better for you.
Yeah, but I'm sorry. Privacy and secrecy are just two different things.
They're absolutely two different
things. It's two different things. Like, just way too. Kelly, what you in the kitchen cooking?
Empanadas.
Oh. So Kelly, hold on, you know, because me and Kelly always go into wars, because Kelly's presentation, when it comes to food, be horrible.
Oh.
What that presentation look like, Kelly?
You said what?
What does that presentation of that food look like?
The presentation looks very well.
Let's see it.
Let's see, let us see. Turn that camera around. Okay, all right. All right. Okay, all right.
Oh, girl. Oh, you two girls.
She hung up too.
Somebody said plot twist, Jason is low-key straight.
Bitch, please.
Low-key. I just want to know what to do with
Jason, is there any way that you could go to YouTube for a moment? Because there's just so many different...
Let me go to YouTube. Hold on, YouTube land. I'm coming.
What about breaks in sex?
What's breaks in sex? What is that?
Like you've been in a relationship with somebody and y'all haven't had sex for 3 weeks. Like you've been in a relationship with somebody for 2 or 3 years and y'all haven't had sex in 3 weeks.
What's wrong with that?
3 or 4 weeks. You don't think, and y'all are regularly having sex, but then out of nowhere y'all stop having sex.
Do you automatically think they're cheating?
It depends. Because I feel like, for example, let's say, hypothetically speaking, me and C's in a relationship. Bitch, we busy. So we might not, the bitch, he be long hours in the office, putting stuff together. I'm doing long office. Bitch, I'm tired. So when I come on, sometimes I just want to lay next to you. I just want to feel the warmth of a body. I don't need you sucking my dick, eating my ass. I don't need all that.
But it may make you feel better.
No, it won't. It agitate because, bitch, I had a long day. Last thing I want to do is have you sucking on my dick and eating my ass, and then you want to fuck, and I'm not prepared. Like, I'm just, leave me alone, homie. Like, chill. I ain't going nowhere.
I had this one time, I was in a relationship with somebody, and we have sex all the time, and then out of nowhere we just having sex for about 3-4 weeks.
But that's not bad.
That's bad for me.
But why is it? That means your whole relationship is based around sex. Like,
no, that's not. That just means we're regular. We have
so
sex
okay,
regularly.
wait. Sex. When you say sex, what is it? A light, a medium, or a heavy?
I don't jerk off with guys because I do that by myself.
So you just wouldn't be satisfied just getting some oral and that's it? Like that's enough?
No, because I don't come off for oral sex.
So you need full-fledged slayage.
Or the other way, yeah. Well, bitch.
Girl, I mean, listen.
Listen, I found out later that them 3 weeks because he had.
Yes, Jason does do wedding makeup inquiries. Yes, he does. He does
Yes, I
weddings
do
all
do
the
wedding
time.
makeup inquiries. If you guys want to follow me on Instagram, my Instagram name is JAC as in Charlie, ENBOWMAN. That is my Instagram name. I used to be known as Shades of Jason, but my new Instagram is Jason Bowman.
Why is it not Shades of Jason anymore?
Funny. I've battled with the Shades of Jason and Jason Bowman for about 2 years now, for branding wise. If you guys may or may not know, I have been working on a makeup line for a while now, diligently and quietly to myself. So Shades of Jason will be my makeup line, but I'm Jason Bowman. And I think that the biggest thing for me was people didn't know my name. They were like, oh, you're Shades of Jason. That's not my name. My name is Jason Bowman. So it's kind of like I wanted to retrain and recorrect people who, follow me. And, I don't like using the words fans because I call them my social family.
Right.
So,
I like that.
Train my social family. Call me Jason. I'm not Shades of Jason because, that's not my name. It's an Instagram name that I created, but it's not my name.
Right.
So, yeah, again, my name on Instagram is Jason Bowman. You guys can follow me on there if you guys have any, makeup questions. I also have a YouTube page that I don't promote that often because I'm going to be honest with you, running a YouTube page is extremely challenging.
Very.
Baby, I don't even know how. Shout out to all the YouTubers out there that do makeup tutorials because I don't be having the time. I don't even know how they find the time because, baby, it's woo. But I guess if I got time to do this, I got time to do that, right?
Right. You make time for what you need.
But I don't want to make time for it.
But it's hard.
Isaac, can I just hold you, baby?
Sure.
Joseph Tichy said that.
Anytime, Joseph.
Suki Wu is the bomb. I can't have sex back to back like that. Sometimes it's good to have a break, but if it's too long, someone's dipping into another cage. Amen.
I preach.
And 31 of a busy professional when sex becomes a task. Yes, you don't think that sex becomes a task?
I mean, it does, but it's important.
I think over 30, sex, it can be minimized a little bit, bitch.
Well, I mean, it's a lot of, you're very true about that. I mean, that was back then, again, I'm over 35, so.
I mean, no shade, that colon can't be handling all that pounding at a certain age, but you got prostate and probably been all damaged from taking all them big slides back. You gotta ease up on that prostate, because that prostate can get inflamed. It's come on. Oh, baby, look,
Then you got a fake me out booty. That's not good.
Fake me out booty.
What's a fake me out booty?
When it's tight, but then when you get in, it's no grippers. Bitch is come on in.
Hello.
No, you leave fake me out to 4 strokes and then you just in there.
How many fake me outs have you had, Steven?
Huh?
How many fake me outs have you
I've had a few in my life.
Bitch! Fake me out.
But I'm excited, guys. Want to let everybody know, you guys as well know, we're having BrtbTv TVX in February. And the Allura, the category dedicated to Allura, I've got now $5,000 freaking dollars.
$5,000.
$5,000. It is a list for the category. And as you guys know, if you feel if you feel that froggy that you could battle the people on this list, there's $100 to enter in there. I will be posting the rules soon. It's going to be simple rules, but straightforward. And yeah, we got it up to $5,000. I'm going to stop it right there. I actually had somebody else that reached out and wanted to put more, but I said, no, I want to stop it at $5,000. I just want the people on this list. I hope every single person on this list is able to come out and perform. That's
So
what I
wait,
want.
so it's a question that we skipped over, but Caesar probably didn't see it. When trans men date butch queens, what happens when they have sex? Who does who?
Oh, I guess that's for me.
Would that depend on the person?
Right, because I think that the biggest thing that I had to learn with dealing with trans men is that just because you're a trans man doesn't mean you identify. You can still identify as a gay man because gender and sexuality are two different things.
Right.
So there are some trans men who are tops. There are some trans men who are bottoms. There are some trans men who would not date a male. So
Right. I don't know. I mean, my experience with trans men, I've always been top. I don't know if I would or wouldn't not let them do me. I mean, I'm open, but I don't know.
what was it like?
I had a great time. It was good.
The answer how Shadira's doing.
Would
Shadira's
I
doing
do it
wonderful.
again? Yes.
Shadira's doing wonderful, guys. If you guys know, Shadira was on a brief vacation, but she's home. She's good. She'll be out soon. So yeah, Jay, you are a few months older than I am. JD, who JD? I just turned 40 a couple months ago. And my sex drive increased. Caesar, do you feel like as you gotten older, just sex? No, I'm not trying to.
You just turned 40 yesterday.
No, I'm not saying. I'm just saying over the years. Do you think your sex drive has increased or decreased?
It depends.
On.
I could be really horny in the morning,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'm really horny in the morning though.
I don't like it in the morning. I don't really feel
And once I let the cum out, I'm good.
And you gotta empty them balls, baby. Empty them balls first.
So you believe your man's balls should be empty at all times?
That's what Jackie Christie told me. She said you gotta make sure his balls is empty. That way you know that he won't cheat when he go out.
But I mean, you can.
That don't mean shit.
That's bullshit.
That's what Jackie Christie told me I said.
Oh yeah, 'cause Jackie Christie's fucking crazy. Love it though. She's cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
I mean, yeah, he could have jerked off.
Can I ask a question?
You can ask.
Sis.
All right.
When is it appropriate to use sis and bro?
When you're actually my actual sis or brother.
So if I'm not, so would you? Do you think that like you would never sleep with your sister, but you would sleep with your brother?
No.
So you never looked at it like that?
No, I would never sleep with my sister or bro.
Well, I did. So I ain't gonna lie. You know, at one time I used to be like, you know, my bro, because I'm like, you know, my bro bag, like that new shit they got going on.
I don't believe in bro bag.
You don't believe in bro bag?
No.
You never had a bro bag?
No.
A sis bag?
No.
So if it's your brother, it's your brother.
That's right.
If it's your sister, it's your sister.
That's right.
And we ain't talking about real brothers or biological brothers.
No,
and sisters.
we're
talking
not.
about extended brothers and sisters. But okay.
Either like I just even still like I don't want people that I don't know that well to call me brother and what's that? I understand it's like you know they look at it as a term of endearment by now, but okay.
Yes, all smiles. There will be another season of Triangle. Triangle season 4. Production is already underway, so you guys can stay tuned soon. You should be seeing some things coming up very, very shortly. I know we have been on an extended break, but you know a lot of things.
Tell them why we were in an extended break.
To be very transparent with you guys, all of the main characters on the show, we all have ridiculously crazy schedules. So it is really challenging as the show started to grow to get all of us on one accord. Because as you guys know, Thomas Mackey does acting, he lives in LA. Emery does a lot of acting, and you know, so he's back and forth between, at the time, Chicago and DC. You have me that does a lot of makeup. I'm always here, there, everywhere. Kiko works in the hair salon. You know, our schedule just be crazy. So
Christina has a child. She has an engineer.
She's always on, you know, doing other things too. So it's like it's very challenging to kind of align all of our schedules. And believe it or not, well, you guys know how much dedication we give to the show every weekend. And I mean every weekend for about 5-6 months straight. We are filming episodes of Triangle. So it's like, when you are somebody like myself that as a makeup artist and like a lot of my jobs are done on the weekend, it can become scheduling conflicts, and it's not fair to production because we do stress Caesar out. I'm saying it to his face. We stress him out. We're not understanding that the show was the show. So we'll be back. Season 4 is
and I'm going to tell you this. And as you know, Jason's character Mason is as you know where it kind of left off at. Is it a heavy story? We promise that we're going to deliver right or wrong in every storyline. Imagine.
And shout out to Caesar again. And I know I don't tell him this enough. I don't really want to stroke his ego, but it's his birthday weekend or birthday week. So I'm gonna do it.
Oh, okay. Give him a week.
I was never supposed to be a main character on Triangle. It was just I was here in East End. I wanted to do my little cameo for a Kiki, and ironically, the Kiki Caesar saw something and he pushed me even further, bitch. Pushed me to the limits. I mean, it's to the point now where I can cry like this, bitch. I ain't never thought I could cry like that.
You shouldn't say that.
It was hard, but it was like, I know these are going back.
Okay, in regards to that, I don't want to make a triangle, but real quick, the guy that we happened was Fausto, the original actor to play Jesus. He was unable to film, so we had to recast. As you know, soap operas, that's what they do. And shout out to the other actor. He went through a lot, Jesse Eber. He's a wonderful actor. You guys didn't really accept him in the role of Jesus, and now he's playing another character, Jesse Santangelo, and the original actor is back. And yeah, that's going great.
Wait. Somebody just said that.
You on YouTube?
I'm on YouTube.
We had a lot of different comments.
We went to Cal session. Usually attend open house meetings like an interview where you kind of show you your talent.
Thank you, Horace.
Twister versus Twirlers. What about a child bag? What about a child bag?
Oh God, no.
I'm sorry. I'm one of them gay parents. All my gay kids will tell you, I don't play that shit. Like I don't play that. When you are my child, you are my child. That goes for house kids too. When I was younger, I ain't gonna front. It was some prodigies that I got my life with when I was younger. But when you start raising up into that totem pole, I don't play that shit. Like I don't play that sucking your dick. I don't play that eating your butt. I don't play none of that. Like none of that. Like nothing. My kids don't even. You can walk around with me, bad ass nigga. I get no like
nothing, bitch. You're not gonna be walking around. Like walking air, honey.
Yeah, like, okay, honey, I mean, please. Like, I get no life whatsoever. Have some class. Yes, have some fucking class. Like, people with the child bay. But I know people like that. And then,
I just think people should have some cool foot in class with themselves anyway, but you should be selective on who you have. Y'all have everybody, bitch. Everybody that wanna fuck you, don't fuck them.
Jason, it's crazy that you said that. Why is it crazy that I said that, Tanya Lake? Calling someone your child and having them is gross. Happy birthday, Caesar. Shout out from the BK.
Thank you.
Yeah, but like, I mean, I know people that the biggest thing they say is like, well, they ain't my child in real life, but it's like still.
Bitch, you played a parental role in their life.
But an uncle, I'll have an uncle. Like my uncle, some of my uncles is attractive. Look, I'm being real. This is gay world here.
Well, bitch,
My uncles.
I would never have any of my uncles.
So
bitch.
you ain't never thought one of your uncles was like, hey, your uncle sitting, bitch. Like, come on, all your years.
Well, let's see who my uncles is. I have, I don't even know.
Got big D, yeah.
I know he got that big bitch, but that's my uncle bitch.
Don't play.
That's it. I'm good, girl. Not only that, you know, one of the sisters probably tried to have us. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Well, who else are your uncles?
Who do you think has to put in the most effort during sex?
The top or the bottom?
Both.
It's gotta be equal. It gotta be a collaboration.
It gotta be a group. But see, for me, I can't get penetrated if I'm not connected to you. I have to have a connection. Because if not, it's like my body gonna reject
Do
you.
you have to masturbate while you getting penetrated?
No, because sometimes if you hitting it right, baby, it'll just be a splash, splash, splash all over the place. Like.
So if you come, are you done? Because I know
I'm
if
done.
I come before
I'm
you
done.
come, and I'm done.
I'm selfish. I'm sorry.
I'm done. No, because bitch, that hole start to tighten up when you come, like girl.
Because I never
I'll push it
understand.
out.
I could never understand like how you be getting penetrated soft. Like it's like I got this soft. Girl, what you sitting trying?
Stretching it, honey. That's that coke dick, bitch. That's how I used to be off that coke, girl.
What you do, girl? What you
Like
do?
when you used to try to, I used to try to masturbate or have sex, bitch. I would be sitting there stretching this shit out. Like, girl, I'm sitting here with my niggas was not working, bitch. My boyfriend's in here like, it's just, bitch, one day he wanted it bad, bitch. I could not get hard, bitch. I was high.
So the coke dick is inactive.
Bitch, well, mine was non-functional, bitch. I mean, when I tell you, I did everything under the sun. I was like, oh, baby, I had a hard day. You know, of course, he know I got high.
See, you know what? I don't like drunk dick. Drunk dick pisses me off too, though. Because drunk dick can be like that too. Like, bitch, that session
Oh,
be
but
like,
you go soft quickly.
soft quickly, but you be sitting there sucking and licking and he just. Like, girl, all right, like, okay, are you coming? Like,
You there yet?
You there yet?
No.
Is drunk sex good?
No, I mean, well, the intimacy part of it is good.
Well, I mean, it depends. Like, like if you like, say for instance, y'all both got high, but you like, how y'all having sex? Like, bitch, okay, bitch, I'm out of my mind. I'm not in my usual state. So, bitch, we both having sex. My girlfriend said she had, girl, we did coke off each other's body, baby. I was like, what?
Y'all did coke off
Not me.
Oh,
my girlfriend. My girlfriend said her and this guy did coke off of her, and my girlfriend ain't have no meat, bitch. Or he said, yeah, we did lines off each other's meat. I was like, oh, bitch, you ain't even getting none, girl. He over it, bitch.
Baby.
What's the best position if you're a bottom?
I like.
If you're bottoming, what's the best one?
Missionary. That from the back, I don't like. I'll pull out of control.
I don't like doggy style because doggy style for me, like I don't have control of what's going on. Like it's because I think that sometimes guys, myself included, you know, we can get a little like hype back there, and like it'd be like hold up, and if you, I like, you know, aesthetically, I'm attracted to slimmer, taller, meatier guys. So it's this meat, it's this your bones. And all that force from doggy style, you're not gonna just, you're not got a fat ass.
Bitch, you ain't
So
taking
you
me
ain't
to
gonna
pound
just, you ain't
town.
gonna take me to pound down, bitch, and then be thinking you going.
It depends, though, bitch.
Well, sometimes you do the.
It depends, bitch. Because if you had that for a baby, or your shit done turned.
I can't wait to get home, girl.
Yeah, well, you had that Big Mac earlier, girl. You see that McDonald's cup,
It's fine,
girl.
girl. It's gonna be out of me by the time I get to. Yeah.
Okay, bitch.
Game in 3 days, baby. I gotta make sure them balls drain. Oh, you know, little Kevin would know. She said missionary.
Of course, Kevin went down, girl. We know you got-
Adonis Mel said missionary is the most intimate. I do believe missionary is the most intimate.
And Adonis is very intimate. It is intimate.
Yeah, they are here for missionary on YouTube.
Oh wait, so Nylon just asked the question. Let me see if I can. Here we go. Okay. So Caesar, Isaac, Jason, question. Say you're dealing with someone you really like them. Y'all have a great relationship, but he doesn't bottom at all. But he tells you that he don't mind you going to fuck someone else because he understands that you have needs, but he just not willing to be fucked. Would you consider that cheating if he tells you to do that?
Yes.
Yeah.
But he tells you he don't mind.
It's still cheating.
It's still
But
cheating.
but he's giving you the permission
I couldn't do it.
I couldn't do
because
it.
he wants your needs to be met. So it does sound crazy, but I think it depends, Nylon, if you're in a mature relationship and are you able to deal, and is he really able to deal with you going to go poke somebody else.
What if you want to ask regularly? Like, what if you want to ask every day? But all right, babe, I'm going to go and get that real quick. You good? I'm cool? You got to get They're going to remote right here. I'll talk to you.
There would have to be rules set from the beginning.
Or maybe he come over and boyfriend just...
To be honest, in a situation like that, I will be okay with a threesome. But it will be a threesome out of the country. It will be a threesome in a different state. Because, bitch, I don't want no kind of fucking lingering connection, bitch. Like, it ain't gonna be that. We gonna pay for that. We gonna pay for the threesome. We gonna get an escort. Because at least that way I know, bitch, 9 times out of 10, he ain't going back. Because, bitch,
but how often you gonna be able to go on these vacations every time he want if he want booty every time?
We're going to figure that out, bitch. We're going to plan it.
I bet he be saving for that booty, bitch. You got, he always got...
People say cheating means deception, so it's not. That's not cheating. That's not. It's
okay,
not cheating if you
like
get permission.
Whoever said cheating and deception.
Cheating is going against the agreed upon form of relationship. No three. I mean, a lot of people. Yeah.
All right, y'all. All right. I'm loving it.
You know, I had a talk with someone not too long ago about polyamorous relationships and stuff like that. You know, and hopefully they'll come on and talk about it one day. I think that a lot of people are afraid to admit that they would like to be in a polyamorous relationship or want to know more about it, and maybe that it's okay. I mean, it doesn't make. Not everybody. It's not meant for everybody, but I don't think that there's something wrong if you're into that. For example, if you're into, hey, we have an emotional connection. We are together, but I know that we're men, and sometimes you may get horny and you may want to go fuck somebody else.
But to me, that's like it's funny because I see Kevin saying that's not actual cheating. He gave permission, and then
Who
I see
said
Kelly.
that? My sister said that?
Yeah, Kevin said that. Then Kelly said being intimate isn't just
All
about
right,
sex.
man.
Sometimes the best
Good
intimacy
Hi,
is
Kevin.
when you just lay together, laugh, and enjoy each other's company, which is true. But to me, that's still cheating. It
Because
is.
it's someone other than your mate.
Right, it's somebody other than your partner. Like, you're not like, bitch, no. But then when do you know it's time to let go? Like, when you just are in a relationship and you cheating like a fucking dog.
You always over that bottom
You
house.
always over that bottom house, and you always on that top house, and you just always just ain't, everything about that person just irritates you. Like, when do you walk away?
Well, bitch, I wouldn't do it. So, bitch, you know that I wouldn't do it either way. If my lover gave me that okay, I wouldn't be okay with, because I feel like I'm still hurting you. Because it's like, bitch, you know what I mean?
But
when you have sex with somebody, you share.
But you're
yourself
looking
with somebody.
at it. You're looking at it in a
Emotional,
different. But
you're
you're
right.
looking at it in a different way. As far as you know that he doesn't get fucked. He's coming to you and letting you know, like, listen, and you don't know that, but you're all in love with each other. He's like, listen, and you say, listen, I know that's not, I don't really want to give you booty, yada yada yada, but I will allow you to go out there and get your ass.
But I won't believe he's in love with me, bitch. If he's allowing me to share me with somebody else, I wouldn't believe that. Y'all know Pisces, honey. You okay?
My relationship has to be poly. For my next one, I don't believe in monogamy. It's not real to me. A relationship is about an agreement. Relationships should be defined by the people that are in them. Too many people put their own feelings on how someone else's relationship goes.
True.
Agreed.
But see, that's where it comes in the problem, though, right? I was never okay with I'm posting you like look, you're the apple of my eye, you're the sunshine of my sky, bitch. But then you run around, you sucking every month because I don't want to be pity me to be the fool. Like, I don't want to be the motherfucking fool, bitch. You posted me one day.
So, but this is what you knowing or not knowing, or just period.
Well, period. Like, bitch, I'm not okay with that. Like, I'm not okay with walking into the room, like, and I walk in the room and my man done fucked all the room, bitch.
Oh, bitch, I've been with that man before.
How does that make you feel?
Bitch, terrible, especially when, with one of my sisters. Like, okay. Yeah, girl, honey. I mean, I'm never getting back with him. I'm still sleeping with him.
So, Lord, Kenneth Amos said, Lord, two tops or bottoms don't work. Glad I'm versed.
I'm with you.
I'm 100% versed. I can't be
100%.
I can't be in a relationship where I'm a total bottom. Like,
or a total top.
I'm gonna get bored.
Because bitch, if you're a total, like, say for instance, bitch, you a total top and you got a rock in piece, are you sucking it? Bitch, are you gonna sit on it one day? Let me tell y'all what happened. Funny story, real quick, right? So this one boy, bitch, his box was beautiful. He had a juice box, really good ass. He had a beautiful dick too, but he never wanted me to do nothing with it.
What the fuck is the juice
Bitch,
box?
What's the juice box?
It get real wet.
Oh, okay.
You don't give it a name.
Fecal matter?
No, girl, stop, bitch, stop. I got to tell you the story. So, bitch, he had a nice big dick, bitch. That dick was big and fat and good. Well, bitch, bitch, he didn't want me to do nothing to it. Bitch, one night I took my chairs, bitch, I got him ready. I sat on it, bitch. He was over it, bitch, over. But we wasn't together though. We was over, but he was my little tenderoni. Bitch, I sat on, I fucked that dick up, bitch. Don't you know he never in life called me back again?
What?
So what was he doing while you was riding his dick?
He couldn't do shit, cause bitch, he couldn't break me. And I was on top of him.
So you raped him?
I mean, don't let's not use the word rape.
You did.
It's so strong, bitch. No, honey, because he was present, and bitch, once you know, bitch, I got some good ass tip. So once he,
How do you know that?
Cause I know, bitch.
But how do you know you
How do
can't
you know
fuck
that?
Cause I
yourself?
know, bitch.
How do you know?
Cause I know, bitch.
Like, what's
Cause
the,
I know, bitch.
what's the
Cause I know, bitch.
What's the definition of like some good ass? What's
Girl,
good ass?
girl, she's moist, she's tight, she's good, and I know how to throw it. I know how to throw it, bitch. I got work, bitch. Trust me.
I trust you.
I got
bitch.
work, bitch.
Okay, I trust
Okay,
you.
sister.
Okay, yeah, right.
No, bitch, I fucked him up, and the bitch, he came and everything, and he was.
Did you like it?
Yeah, bitch, I fucked it up, bitch. I was up on the balls of the feet riding it too. You know, you get on them balls, bitch. That ball of the feet and riding, well, bitch. I said he didn't know how to handle me, but you know, I got my.
You probably scared him, bitch. You know, that's so forceful, bitch.
I'm yeah, bitch. Nah, and girl, he came beautiful. But you came a mountain, honey. It was so much. I was like, oh wow, give me a milk bath.
Did you lick it up?
No, it was too much.
Have you ever did a snowball?
Yes.
Do you prefer snowballs?
No.
Why?
I don't. I did it one time just to do it twice. Okay, bitch, it went from once to twice. But I'm not into it though. I'm not into it.
Good ass is subjective, someone Horace said.
Yeah, of course. Okay, I feel like you was like a 7 George B. Horace, so do that. Come on now.
Baby.
But I do got work though, but it's just so I'm clear.
So when somebody asks, well, what is your definition of a milk bath?
Oh, it's just something that me and my girl say, like something when it's a whole lot of cum and they put it go all over. Not too much.
There was this one little porno that I did watch one time, you know, because we had this conversation about porn last night. I'm not into gay porn. I think it's repulsive.
Especially that acting.
Oh my God, it'd be the dumbest scenes. They play in the
They
video
play
game.
video game that ain't, you don't have no sound
Ain't no
effects.
sound
and
effects,
shit.
bitch. I'm fucking you up, yo, yeah.
Yeah, next thing you know, but she's slapping him with the dirt.
Yeah, come on, let's get this shit
And then
started.
his girlfriend walked in like, oh, you're not doing
You're
that
not
right.
doing it.
I got this.
I think we talking about the same porno, bitch.
We are.
What porno are you talking about? Tiger Tyson?
Uh-huh.
Oh, and,
Uh-huh.
uh-huh.
You're back on.
Yeah, my God.
You're crazy.
Oh my God, you're crazy.
I really didn't mean to, I'm trying to say the name of the porn. I mean,
know.
but either one of us don't watch gay porn, but we talking about it.
Girl, it was a dry situation that he tried. Well, Isaac, any closing remarks?
Oh, baby, are we done? I got more, but I guess we'll save it for next time.
Next time, baby.
I definitely would like to, just touch back, if anybody's going through something, talk to somebody, definitely pray. I think that prayer is the key to all things, and no matter what religion that you do, I think if any type of drug issues, deal with it. Try your best. Reach out to people, love one another, and God bless you all.